Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our third session and our Lost Minds of Phandelver play through. Our adventurers, after a very short 2-week break, have finally reached the entrance to the city of Phandalin. If we recall from our last session, they had some battles in a cave, and so they were able to dry up just a little bit, not a lot. They still have to have soggy underwear, of course. I'm that kind of DM. But we find ourselves with our heroes arriving at the front gates of Phandalin. Recall that they were tasked to carry goods for a friend, in which they hope to deliver. But anyway, we find our heroes here, and this is where we shall begin. So, party, what are we up to?
Oh boy, we finally made it to the city. Oh, excellent, guys. We did it.
Yeah.
We should deliver these goods.
After all that time, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we did grab quite a bit of stuff from the wagon and the cave.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
could
gonna have to
definitely
split that up soon.
I could
Got
definitely
a
use some
lot
food.
of coin spend.
So I'm gonna say that we should definitely go to the. Actually, we should ask Sildar where he thinks we should go.
Sildar, where are we going? Where do we have to drop off this stuff?
Since provisions, right? That's right near the entrance. We can get that on our way in. Drop off our gear, get paid, and then start looking into what's going on with Gundren.
So, as you guys approach the city, the rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green, and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. As you get closer, Sildar seems to be much more at ease than he has been over the past few days of travel. "My friends," he says, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint."
Well, Sildar, I think we all are in need of a little bit of gold to pay for lodgings. You know what I mean?
I hear you, old friend.
We'll go to the inn with you.
Yeah, we should
Honestly.
have some sort of deal set up with the barkeep over at Stonehill Inn. If you guys want to head on over there, you let them know that Sildar is with you, and they will give you a very, very fair price.
That sounds good to me. Who's driving the wagon over there?
I'll take the lead with the reins.
All right.
So, are we all going straight to the inn? Do we want one or two of us to go drop off our stuff and then meet us afterwards? Some of us can go
I'm wet.
drop off the rest of our gear and purchase our rooms.
Yeah, I was just about to ask Bruce if he would be interested in taking my share of the gold and holding it for me, so I could head over to the orchard area. I have a friend that once lived over there. See if he's still there.
Absolutely. I will safeguard your share until you return.
All right, I'll see you there.
I'm gonna go the inn with them, and I want to
Okay.
go check in and get a room. And
Yeah, so let's take a very, very quick second, and let's have everyone kind of get to where they're going to go, and then we'll kind of work our way through each person's encounter. I say encounter. Keep in mind, you're not fighting unless you want to fight. But
What? I'm about to get
Okay.
drunk and rape.
Unlucky Ambrose, you stumbled upon a giant necromancer's lich's area, and you're dead. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so unlucky. Okay, so let's see. We've got Finnish and Kalindra at the Stonehill Inn. In the
Yes,
center of town stands a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. The common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider, all of them eyeing you with curiosity. What do you guys do?
don't we make the quite the pair, a dwarf and a and a paladin here? I definitely walk up to the
Especially in their quaint little town.
walk up to the bar and ask for the not quite their cheapest, but definitely one step up mug of ale.
That's not how we introduce ourselves here in Phandalin. My name is Tolbin Stonehair, adventurer. What might your name be?
Well, Tobin, my name is Finish McGoolin.
Finish,
I'm
eh?
here in town off of Finished Mission.
I completely understand you there, dwarf. You know, I do have a little funny anecdote that if you listen to me, I'll give you a discount on your drink here. Do you care
Story
to listen?
away, good sir. Story away.
So my first time coming here, as you might very well know, we are here in a town well regarded for its mining prowess, right? We're a town of miners. And so when I stumbled upon here, I had an idea I was going to become the best prospector and best miner the world had ever seen. Very quickly, I found out I knew very little about mining. Who knew? It's a lot more than swinging a pickaxe. You might know that, dwarf.
I know that.
But you know what? What I lacked in my knowledge of mining, I knew about innkeeping. And therefore, I've set up this nice little quaint inn that I, as you very well can tell, run with the utmost skill and, if I do not say so, humbleness of a beautiful and most handsome barkeep. What kind of ale are you getting, sir?
After that story, give me your best. Let's see how well it
Absolutely.
tastes against the big cities.
And you are brand new to this town. I will let you have the first drink on the house.
I'll
Tell
take
everyone,
free.
tell all about the generosity you have experienced here at Stonehill Inn.
With that, I definitely take a swig of this ale he has given me.
Aye. Here you go. And he passes you a wonderful mug of ale.
Make it two. I'm just gonna walk up and set my shield against the counter.
My fairest maiden, I did not realize you were traveling in partnership with this dwarf. You know, if I was not so set up here, I might choose to travel with you guys. You guys look like some of the most rambunctious group of people I've seen pass through this town in a while. Fairest lady, what might you have?
Just a grog, please.
A grog, aye. You're much, much too beautiful to drink grog. Here, here! He motions as he reaches under the bar, pulls out this very nice,
Oh.
weird shaped looking bottle. And he says, aye, they just made this. They call it a bottle of beer instead of a mug. Why don't you go on ahead and try this and let me know how you think about it? Have it on the house.
A beer that
Does he
comes in a
unseal it
bottle.
for her?
Yes, he,
It's,
you know, in all true fashion, he puts it in his mouth and just cocks it open, and he goes, "It's called Michelob of Light."
Oh, thank you so much. It's been some long travels. I'm just going to drink some of it. It's very delightful. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. I'm good. I must order more of this. do you guys possibly need shelter? Need a room for the evening?
We do.
Yes.
We do. I believe the
Just for you
name
two?
that we are under is. Oh, now I forget my name. My companion's name, Silvar.
Ah,
Sildar.
Sildar! I know of Sildar. Sildar is such a great guy. So you're gonna need one room for the lovely couple under Sildar's tab?
Uh,
We have quite a few companions coming. You
one,
better ready a couple rooms.
You guys are one of
Four.
those couples. Oh, sure. How many rooms do you need?
5. I think
Five
5.
rooms.
1, 2,
Five
3, 4,
rooms.
5.
Okay.
5.
That's a lot of lads and ladies. You guys
Yeah,
must
there's
be.
a few of us.
Don't keep me up too late. I do have to open the inn in the morning. You guys can find your rooms on the last 5 doors on the left down the hall.
Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
You are more than welcome. But I do want to let you
Just
guys know
kinda-
one thing.
Cheers.
Be very, very careful in this town. The highlight of it is definitely this inn, if I do say so myself. But there are some ruffians and some troublemakers around that might try to get some stuff out of you, especially if they know you're new to town. Be on the lookout.
Let them try. Let them try. We're gonna have too much fun with these.
Okay, so we'll let you guys get settled in and sit down at the inn for a little bit. We have some other people we got to go talk to, like Ambrose. Ambrose decided to go to the town master's hall here.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you wish to see? Go on ahead and give me a perception check. Let's see if you see anything on your way to the town hall.
Bam.
Unfortunately, you are as keen as they come, and all you notice is a few kids playing with what looks to be a flat leather ball, as if someone hasn't aired it up for them in a while. But as you arrive and at the out front of the town master's hall, you can tell that it is made of very sturdy stone walls, has a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on a board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward! Orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." And the notice bears the town seal and an indecipherable signature.
Ooh, this is very strange. I want to go inside and ask whoever's in charge of this posting and what knowledge they have of it.
Okay.
Very intriguing.
As you open the door, you are greeted by none other than a plump human male. He greets you as he walks towards you. "Hi, welcome to my sweet town. My name is Harbin Wester. I am a banker here in Phandalin. What can I do for you?"
Well, Harbin, I saw your post out there for a big reward, and I was wondering if you can give me any more details about that and who might have put it up in the first place and why I can't read who their name is.
Well, that's because that's my signature. Don't you know bankers must have ineligible signatures? That's how we get all of the top clients. Now, it was me that put it up, of course, because as the town master of this wonderful town, who lives in this town master's hall, the hall of the town master's hall.
I get it, sir. I get it. It's
I
you.
understand you get it. Yes, of course, you're a smart man.
What seems to be the problem? What do you need taken care of?
Well, there's orcs. There's absolutely orcs east of town. Over, if you travel on the Tribord Trail, there's
Well,
some.
your town looks fine. I don't see any orcs invading your town.
Well, some travelers have reported trouble, and we are a trading post of a town, and we need that trail open. So I'm looking for someone. Yeah, you might do.
Did he freeze?
I think he froze. Our DM froze.
We might do, and then he just
Of
stops.
Oh, he's just lagging. That's all. Give him a
What?
second.
Am I dying?
You were lagging.
You died.
Oh,
You
yeah.
died.
Come back to
I'm
us.
back.
Come. Okay.
Am I
You're good
back?
now.
We didn't lose him through time and space this time.
Okay.
Back to the land of Norway.
You look like you might be of equal or greater strength that we happen to need. I'll offer you 100 gold if you can take care of these orcs for us.
About how many do you think there are?
Well, orcs is plural, my young man. So I would assume anywhere between 2 and a large amount. They're orcs. You can't count anything more than 2 orcs is orcs. Is a deadly amount of orcs.
Well, before I undergo your side quest mission for us, I would have to regroup with my companions to see if 100 gold is enough, or if it's as more dire and troubling than you would make it seem, we might need a little bit more gold out of you.
I would have no problem paying you the finest amount of 100 golden coins. Unfortunately, I cannot pay you anymore because it comes out of the town's coffers. If you wish more gold, well, then I guess we'll find someone who is of equivalent or better fortitude.
Well, sir, I will come back with you later for your mission. But in other news, what else can you tell me about your fair city, your fair town?
Oh, we don't really have a whole lot going on in our town. We've there's this mercenary guild in town, but they're not really any trouble. They're not causing anything at all. They're just a mercenary guild in town. Some of the villagers, some of the townsfolk talks about being, how do I put this? Ransacked and intimidated by them, but they're nothing big. They're just a they're just and he just kind of continues to stumble
They're your
around.
handyman, aren't they? Your tax
No, no,
collectors?
no. They established themselves well before I became the town master. They just
So you work for
they're
them.
not much trouble.
I see how it is. All right, sir, I will leave you, and I will be back later.
Of course. Enjoy our spare town. There might be one of those Barbosas out on the Tau Green, where you make the frying of the pig guts and stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Sounds delicious.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'll see you there.
Maybe.
That was tough. Okay, so
Love the barbecue.
okay,
It's a
all right.
barbosa.
we
Our
have
bosses.
Atreyu. Atreyu, where did you head off to, my friend?
Well, as I entered into the town, I threw my hood over my head and I kind of walked with a bit of a stoop so that no one would really realize who I was as I walked through town. And then as I got towards the Edemith Orchard, I wanted to take a look around the building before I came to it, as I had received a letter right before I had left regarding family.
That's
So
correct.
I'm gonna roll for perception and see what I see at this house.
Okay. Yep, you get a pretty good perception there. You notice that it's a very tiny little cottage beside an apple field. You see that the apples have recently been harvested here and there, not a whole lot, but there is still plenty on the trees and plenty in barrels. You can tell that the cottage is definitely lived in. And that's pretty much all you can see, apart from a fit, silver-haired half-elf walking out of the doorway of the cottage.
So as I walk up towards the house, I remove my hood, just past this little cart thing that's in front of it. And I kind of give the wave that she is familiar with. And I approach the home. Does she recognize me?
Unfortunately for you, he does not.
Ugh.
However,
she's not living
what
there
he
anymore.
Wow.
what he does do, however, is he pulls a bow from behind the door and aims it towards you and says, "Hey, who goes there?"
Hold. You might not remember me. Actually, I don't remember you. But, Sarah had lived here. I had received a letter from her, about a fortnight ago, with bad news of my family. You mind if I approach?
Sarah's my wife. She passed not too long ago.
Oh, more bad news.
Who are you, adventurer?
I am Atrau of the Windsheer family.
He throws the bow down on the ground. "Atreyu, you son of a!" As he says as he starts walking out. "It's Darren! It's Darren!"
Oh, Darren, I did not recognize you. It's been so long. How have you been, old friend? And I reach out to give you a big hug.
He wraps his arms around you and lifts him up because this is obviously a big, fit, burly SOB.
And as he's doing this, the bear hug. Oh, damn, Darren.
I've missed you much, Atreyu. Come in. We will remember my wife's memory over a finest glass of her favorite shanty.
Oh, a shanty. I've been in need of a shanty. I walk behind, follow him.
You guys sit down at the kitchen table. He pours you a drink. And he sits down and says, Sarah passed just a couple days ago."
Oh, she didn't say she was ill in her letter. What happened, if you don't mind?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. As you know, I served a fair amount of time as a member of as a marshal and herald in the lands of the Dragon Coast for many years. And also, as you know, being one of my foundlings, the Order of the Gauntlet, do you remember your vows?
Oh, it's a bit fuzzy to me, I'll be honest.
We had
It's a lot
but
of
one,
things fuzzy
Atreyu.
to me.
You humans always have the hardest time with memories. One simple vow: protect others from the depredations of evildoers.
Oh, yeah. I always did have a hard time doing that one.
Well, my wife, Sarah, was always much more spry than I was.
Yeah?
So in my old age, as I got complacent, she stayed vigilant, as one always is, as she always was.
Oh.
And I'll tell you what happened. It was those damn red brands.
Oh, are they acting up again?
They've taken refuge in this town. Sarah and I kept an eye on them, but even though I'm well spry for a alpha, that's 115 coming this fall, I still didn't receive your birthday card from last year. I
know.
We need someone to take a stand against them.
Well, I'm not the best in my ages, but I could do what I could. I do have a band of travelers I've been traveling with.
Even better. That, I bet you all could definitely take care of them. Probably exactly what this town needs.
They're young, much better than me, but this old man, I had enough trouble with the goblins. I am ashamed to say.
Okay. Well, here. I'll draw you a map. And he scribbles some stuff down and kind of leads it towards and hands it to you and says, they tend to hang around that sleeping giant tap house. It's just east of Stonehill Inn.
Okay.
But if you ask me, Sarah always thought that they had their main house underneath that manor up on the hill.
Really?
Trezendar Manor, I believe.
Yeah, it was familiar from back in the day. Do you think that she would be correct? They did have a large cellar I knew of long ago.
You know, Sarah never did make that many bad decisions. But the only idea that her intuition was wrong was when she was married me, old friend?
yeah, she could have, well, I'll talk to, my fellow traveling companions and let's see if, an old man can't come through for you again. Darren?
I would appreciate it, considering you forgot our one vow, Atreyu.
Yeah, I know.
We did make it difficult.
It's but one. You know,
It's but one.
Hey, is there any gold in it for us? Not from you, Darren, of course.
Come to me and start asking me to pay you.
No, not from you, of course. But do you know if anybody in the town would be willing to assist us in some financial means?
Oh, the only one in town that has money is that old fool of a town master, and he's so far up his own butt he can't tell you left from right. I'll tell you what, though. We definitely have... If you guys can help take care of this Rembrandt thing, come see me. Because what I don't offer you and your adventurers in money, I have another... We'll call it a mini quest. Because you always like to refer to these things as one of those handheld draw video sketches that you like to play as a member.
Yeah, I know.
You can, if they take care of that, I can offer them a little bit of status.
Okay, that should help me sell it to the group. That's all I needed.
Sounds good. Well,
man,
you need to get on out of here.
Sorry about Sarah, and thanks for the booze.
You're more than welcome. If you need a place to stay, I always have room.
I appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon in good health. I bow as I walk backwards.
You had one thing and you couldn't remember it. Unflippin' believable.
I know.
Okay. Holy cow! Alright, I'm trying to plan my whole plan's changed with this session, everyone. I'm just letting you know. Now my plan is try to figure out how to kill Atreyu as fast as possible. At this point, it is just... it's a misery.
You made the list.
Yeah, you've made the list.
Astounding.
Checking it twice.
I wasn't even there, and I already feel like, wow, that was insensitive.
Yeah. The wife died, and you have one thing
That
to
sucks.
remember.
Thanks for the booze.
there was no secret handshake. It was just okay. So, Mr. Bruce, what doth thou be?
I am currently headed to Barthen's Provisions,
Mhm.
pulling along our...
biggest trading post in Phandalin.
It's a big town, I can tell. Got a lot of competition.
Absolutely.
So, I'm...
We walked a long ways to get here, okay? You don't settle for anything less.
Indeed, they're busting, hopping with business, I bet. So I pull up, wagons in tow, all of our provisions, dismount, and head inside.
Okay.
Knocking on the door as I enter.
As you knock, the door was never even there. You just knocked on air. That's one of those perception things. No, I'm just kidding.
That's strange.
You knock the door. The door gently opens. It was not even locked. You find a lean and balding human male shopkeeper, and a couple young clerks As soon as you knock and the door opens, they run out and just start taking in the goods from the wagon. Hi! Welcome to Barthen's Provisions! My name is Elmar Barthen. How can I help you?
Good afternoon, Elmar. It seems I was expected. I am
Absolutely.
perfect. You know why I'm here then. I'm here
Yes.
to complete the delivery for Gundren and Sildar, our shipment of provisions, and yeah.
Absolutely. Here, tell you what, I happen to have the gold here, and he pulls out a little sack, a little purse, and starts taking out and counts it out very, very gentle. Again, he is a little bit of an older man, but he definitely goes 1, 2, 3. And how many total party members were there? He asks as he's counting.
There are 5 of us.
Well, now I lost count. He takes up all the extra gold coins he's been counting out and restarts. 1,
Take your time.
2. So he counts out 50 gold and he hands it to you. He puts them back in the coin pouch and hands it to you and says, "This should definitely cover 10 gold pieces apiece."
Thanks, Elmar. Pleasure doing business with you.
Ander, Thistle, get that crap in here. And the two little people just run about, bring everything all in. Where is Gundren?
You know, I was planning to hope to ask you the same question. We did discover on our way here on the Tribor Trail that Sildar and Gundren ran into some trouble. We managed to find Sildar. He was being held captive by some goblins in a nearby cave, but Gundren is missing. He hasn't turned up in town at all.
No, last I knew he was traveling with Sildar. If you found Sildar and not Gundren, then I have to fear the worst and fear that he's been captured.
Captured by who?
Probably whoever took Sildar. You're the one that found Sildar. You would know more than that, my friend. Please, rescue my friend. Please, rescue him.
I assure you, Elmar, we will do all that we can. But I do just want to ask, you were working closely with Gundren and Sildar. Do you have any information regarding, their endeavors, what they were doing out here, what the provisions were for, where they might have been headed?
Well, yeah, so Gundren had his brothers, Nundro and Tharden. And he was working with them, and they should be camped somewhere outside of town. I haven't seen them in about 10 days, in a 10-day, and they should be here any day to resupply. I mean, we are Barthen's Provisions, the #1 provision trading post in Phandalin. But yeah, I have no idea. I just haven't seen them in a while.
His brothers haven't been back either. That bodes ill.
Yeah. I mean, it is, as you youngins say, it doth be what it doth be. But
well,
yeah,
we shall investigate further and see where the trail leads on our way to find Gundren and his brothers. If I may ask, would you be willing to help us prepare to go as we go to find them?
I was just about to ask, would you like to buy anything? Business has been a little slow on my end. Those red brands are making it tough on everyone. They've been shaking me down and other local businesses and flouting the town master's authority here and left and right, but it's not hard. The town master's a complete bumbling idiot.
What are these red brands you speak of?
Why, if you talk to the town master, he'll tell you they're a mercenary group, but they're just a bunch of lowlifes. Non-stop, they just came in here and just start trying to take over the town and are just as mean and as rude as they can possibly be. If you're wanting to actually go look for them, I'm telling you straight up, you'll find them sleeping over at the Sleeping Giant Tap House.
As a man of the law, I cannot stand by while citizens are being so ill-treated. I shall
Absolutely.
help in bringing them to justice.
I know me and the rest of the townfolk would greatly appreciate it. Speaking of townfolk, that's a kind of nice little morning star you got there.
It is. I picked it up from the leader in the cavern where Siller was being held.
Well, looks like you happen to have definitely lucked out there.
Indeed, I plan to head to the shrine to have my god's tear bless and appraise it for me, where I take it into battle.
Absolutely. Well, if your god turns out to be a honey one, Lion Shield Coster will definitely give you a good fair price for that. You know what? You tell them good old Elmar Barthen sent you, and they'll give you a pretty good price for that.
I will. Thank you very much, Elmar.
You're more than welcome. Be sure you stop by as you guys prepare to head on out.
We most definitely will.
All right. We'll talk
Thank
to you
you
later.
for-
Thanks for delivering everything.
My pleasure, and thank you for the information. Have a great evening.
You too. Okay, everyone, you have gotten a hew of information. I'm going to head on back to Stonehill Inn real quick. If anyone else is trying to meet up, so Atreyu, you're starting to head on back. Maybe meet up with Bruce Law or something. Start moving your pieces here. Finish and Kalindra, you guys have been chilling at the inn for a little while.
Oh yeah, I am 3 mugs in. Okay, I'm ready for this.
You are feeling it. You are feeling great.
Finish, you look flushed.
I've only finished my one bottle, but he's having a good time.
So, in the time span, I'd like to continue my conversation with the barkeep, who is keeping me well drunk. Let's be real here.
Yeah, he's keeping you well drunk, and you're keeping his pockets well filled. Absolutely.
Oh yes. So slurring a little bit here. Sir, you said there were some ruffians earlier. I want to bring this back. Who's been roughing up your fine establishment?
No one, just patrons of the establishment. Bar fights here and there. Definitely no one else.
A bar fight? Oh, who fights in a bar? Bars are for drinking.
Yeah. I like you already, dwarf. Here's another one on the house.
Free drinks. I love this. I tip him a silver, just for being such a good host here.
Actually, give me a second. Elsa! Yes, sir? What was that you were telling me about the other day? Oh, I heard a rumor that Darren Eldermouth, the orchard keeper, is a former adventurer. The old woman? Of course he's an old adventurer. You don't have a last name of Eldermouth without being an adventurer. It's like calling yourself whatever your last name is and not being a barmaid. My last name is Barmaid. All the better!
Oh, you two crack me up. But an old adventurer, eh? That sounds like a good starting point for information. As I start to slurp down the fourth mug of ale.
You are absolutely unbelievable, Tolblin. Uh-oh. That's the old pestle and mortar, if you know what I mean. Hi, my name is Trilena. What can I do for you? Is he causing you any trouble over here?
Causing me trouble? I hope he's still in charge of this establishment because he's been giving it away for free.
You're giving away our drinks for free? Honey, it's called good business. It's called good business. Look, I've already he's tipped me a silver.
And here's another one for the trouble I caused.
The beer alone has costed you 5 gold, you idiot! We cannot live like this! Don't make me go back to my mother's. Sweetie, I promise. I will charge him full price from here on out. She kind of walks away. Don't worry, Finish. We're kindred spirits. I got you, my friend.
I. Kalindra, you need another. Share this one with
do.
me as I.
Slide it across and like I'm buying another drink. So
Finish, give me a perception with a -5. And then
Oh,
Kalindra, give me just a regular perception.
let's see what's it coming out to this time. Well, -5 on that.
Okay, 9.
Go.
10.
Finish, you happen to kind of notice a miner kind of off in a corner and just kind of sitting there drinking. And
A minor
Kalindra,
drinking? What?
you happen to notice the Trilena, the innkeeper's wife. She kind of went over to another table and just kind of sat there by herself.
Okay. So, oh man, my drunken state here. Kid, get over here.
The miner looks up from his drink. Me?
Yes, you over there. Come on over and join the party.
Kind of shrugs his shoulders and picks up his stuff and sits down next to you. Stretches his hand. Hi, my name's Lenar.
Lennar, it's nice to meet you. I'm finished. Oh man, I can see you're
Say
having
you are finished with the way you're talking.
Oh, not yet, not yet.
He doesn't leave any job incomplete. You should have seen the goblins.
Goblins?
Ears to prove it as I pull out a string of ears.
Lenar kind of takes a little. Well, you know that is kind of cool. What? Why'd you call me over here?
Son, I've been in your situation before. We're gonna get you ready for this.
My situation? What situation?
My good man, barkeep, would you get this guy another?
Just another
Finish.
quiet night in town, huh?
He's drinking apple juice.
He needs another. I got it. I hand him another silver.
Okay.
Which obviously
Son?
pays way
Son,
more.
would you like another apple juice? No, I'm good. I've definitely had my fair share, thanks. You know, well, what's with the long face, Lenar? It's just some of my friends ran off east of town and they haven't came back. The one that did was shouting about orcs. And I
Orcs,
saw
you say?
I saw the town master hang something up afterwards. I'm hoping my friends are okay.
How stone-faced can I get at this point? Because orcs are gonna definitely like sober me up here. If you're afraid of me collecting goblin ears, wait till I tell you what's next.
Yeah, you kind of sober up a little bit when you hear about the kid and his orc.
Orcs? Tell me more, lad. Tell me more.
I don't know. The town masters who would know most of it. I haven't seen Billy and Mandy in a while, and I hope they didn't go meet the Grim Reaper.
What's a while, lad? What's a while?
A
2,
couple
3 days? Okay.
Maybe 4 or 5. It's really hard. No one's invented the concept of a clock yet, and it's just really hard to tell the time. And
Well,
I don't
how
really
many sun
know.
passings do you have? How many sun passings? Come on.
I'm only 9. I can't count the sun yet. It's really tough.
It's alright, lad, as I pat him on the back. It's alright. Kalindra, we might have something more to do.
Orcs, that's bad news. Wait till the rest of our party hears about this.
Aren't you half orc? Orcs are
I'm like hiding.
So Finish is still
Making
drunk
me
enough
quite
to not
troublesome.
recognize that she's half orc. Okay, she's only seen mostly in her mail.
I'm just going to kind of like bury myself in the whatever glass I go.
Yeah, orcs are terrible. The orcs are absolutely the worst.
I hate to run into any.
Other side of the family, you'd think they're bad too.
Except my mother. My mother was wonderful, but orcs are terrible.
I never met my mother.
Jesus.
No, that got dark.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna be straight with you. Finish definitely does not recognize that Kalindra is half orc. All he sees is the paladin because the paladin is the only thing that he is like worried about at this point.
He's
Sure.
like Finish is
Every
like
time-
this tall, and
Yeah,
I've got
looking up
like
is a little difficult.
I'm all
He saved your
X'd
life.
out. Oh.
You guys keep introducing together as dwarf and paladin, so clearly paladin is her race.
Yes, it is.
He's a
That's
paladin
exact-
paladin. Haven't you ever heard of that race?
It's a
Paladin.
So hey,
Got the
man.
best paladin-based class buffs because it's a paladin race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm being nice because we're in a human town and saying the dwarf and the half orc. I'm just gonna label her as paladin, okay? I'm open enough to this half orc situation. Everyone else needs to be.
Where did the rest of our party head off to?
Let's see if I remember. Let me just do it. I don't. I definitely do not.
You say, who cares about him? Give me another one.
Please.
While you guys are there,
Huh.
go on ahead and give me, Kalindra, give me another perception.
Okay. Let's see what we can perceive in this place.
That's good enough. You overhear a couple. You overhear a story that Trilena is telling another patron. She's talking about a man named Thel Dendrar, who was a local wood carver. She talks about how he disappeared. He stood up to the Red Brands about a 10-day ago, and that was after they came by and leered at his wife. She talks about how several townsfolk had actually seen him being murdered by them. They grabbed his body and his wife, daughter, and son have gone missing. She talks about how another woman in town, Sarah, had gone out to try to stop the abduction, but that she was killed in cold blood.
The other side of the story. Breaking out into song this time, guys. Oh, lad, what songs do you know? Kalindra, why the long face?
Finish. This town doesn't seem very safe.
Safe. I'm the safest person here. What more do you need?
That's true. Everyone in this inn is safe.
A little bit of that fifth mug slops a little down me. I apologize. Just again messy at this point.
I finish. I think I have one of the best things for you, if you wish to have it.
Gift.
He reaches underneath, and he pulls open. He pulls out from underneath the bar what appears to be a bottle, and this bottle has
Is that
very,
what I
very
think it is?
dark liquid in it. Yes, it is exactly what you think of it. It is one of the finest new drinks we have made. I have never sold a glass of this. It's called
What?
Royal. It's called Royal Haditcher, and it goes very, very well with this not brand sponsored red drink called Cola Coca. And if you mix this, supposedly, it gets you way beyond blasted, faster than you have ever seen before. I would like you, my good friend, to be the first person ever in the town to have a drink of it.
So I'm not gonna lie. Let me just double check my constitution here after slopping that last mug here, because if I do this correctly, oh, and I do, that whole bag goes right on the freaking counter. All the rest of my gold, here it is. It's only like 4 gold and like 7 more silver. I'm sorry, but take it. It's yours. I will have one.
So he takes it out and he pours just the smallest amount into a very very little cup, and he hands it to you and says, "Don't drink it, but smell it. Doesn't it smell crisp?"
It's so funny.
He pulls out a red cup that a red. It's really weird. It's like this aluminum can kind of thing. You've never really seen it. It's like he just pulled it out of nowhere. And he cracks
Smithing
it
on that.
open.
I'll have to investigate.
Yeah, and it fizzles a little bit and says, "I, Lion Shield Coster, made this for me." And he pours it in. He takes a nice little spoon and swirls it up and hands it to you and says, "I'd like you to take a drink."
I hold up the glass. This is the most beautiful thing I've seen in a while. Carefully sipping from this glass. He tastes the alcohol. He tastes the fizzy drink. Oh. The glass hits the bar and falls off the chair.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Where is everybody?
so this is about the time that everyone else gets to regroup, but I need you to do me a roll finish.
A roll? Which roll should I be rolling?
I
He
need you to
even
give me an
smelled it
insight
though.
with a
He
minus
smelled
10.
it.
Insight.
Yep.
There it is. Okay. Oh,
That's
it was so close.
exactly what I want to see. Okay.
Yeah, it's so close.
Okay. So, here's the thing. You have, for all intents and purposes, you are still conscious. You have not died. Nothing has happened.
Yes.
But at this point, you're hallucinating something. Something that is so vivid
Wow.
that you will recall it whenever you do essentially finally come back to the realm of normalcy. And you will swear it happened. So I'm going to explain what it is to you. Everyone else can hear it, and then I get to hear you relate it to them, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay.
So, coming through the inn's doors, and I wrote it down on my phone because, I had nothing else to do. Coming in through the inn's doors are 2 humanoid creatures. First of all is a human. You can tell, based on the conversation between these two, that his name is Adam. And the next thing that is next to him is humanoid, but it's almost robotic. And his name happens to be JAM13, which Adam refers to as Jamie.
Okay, I can.
You overhear a conversation between the two of them, and you can hear that Adam claims to have built Jamie. But he's not satisfied with his inability to emote properly. But he's very satisfied with Jamie's walrus-like facial hair.
Wow.
I chuckle.
Jamie, however,
definitely chuckle in this vision.
Jamie, however, claims to have grown Adam from a test tube and named him after the biblical figure, and says he is clearly a very primitive approximation of a human being. I want you to roll another insight check.
I hope it's much better at this point, because if I'm hallucinating, we might not be able to see anything.
Here's the problem with it. You can't tell if any of them are lying in your hallucination. As far as you are concerned, both of them are telling you the truth.
Yes!
So you have Adam and Jamie.
Adam and Jamie. One human, one humanoid cyborg / robot / AI
One robot. Yep, one robot.
With facial hair.
with
Sorry.
facial hair.
walrus
With walrus facial hair.
facial hair.
Yeah.
Okay, this is perfect. You guys are not
Yeah.
gonna believe me, and it's gonna be hilarious. Oh god. Okay, when I come to, this is gonna. I will. Okay. Are we done with the hallucination? Did
We
I
are
finally
done
wake
with the
up?
hallucination. Everyone else, you have regrouped. You have walked into the Stonehill Inn.
I've
You see
lifted Finish up off the ground because he's down there.
I need a strength
Okay.
check on that. I feel like I should be heavier.
Oh. Do I need to do a strength check?
Remember, I'm dead weight on the ground here.
He's a dwarf. He is definitely out on the ground.
What would that be? Athletics?
Just
that would be
strength.
just strength.
Oh,
That'll work.
sorry.
Yeah,
We'll call it.
you can kind of prop him up and kind of hold him up, but you're not necessarily like lunging him onto a table.
Would we say she deadlifted me for the athletics check?
Very much. Yeah, very much. She didn't even break
Well, you're propped up. There you go. Yeah, everyone's walking in, right?
Yes, everyone else, you have come in. You have seen Kalindra lift what you guys can very, very, very easily tell is a
Please
not
don't be that impressed.
sober Finish, and kind of propped him up against the bar.
Okay.
Welcome, guys.
Oh, what's going on here?
Thanks for waiting. Looks like you guys got started without us.
We got the rooms.
Just the rooms. It looks like you got a little bit more than the rooms.
They have
I think
drinks
Finish
and
is making
bottles.
this his room.
So I still have my my Colfer covering my head and wearing all dark clothes. So even the party isn't quite sure that I come in behind Bruce. I'm assuming you entered last, right, Bruce?
Yeah.
So I was a little further away to walk. It took me a little bit longer.
I haven't fallen off again, have I? Do I need to make a balance check in my stupid? Okay.
At this point, she is propping you up against that thing.
Oh, okay, so she's holding me up. Got it.
What's in this town, anyways?
So, brief recap for those of you who weren't with me after I went to drop off Barthen our shipment to Barthen's Provisions. Elmar's a fantastic man. He has offered to assist us in preparing for when we head out to find Gundren and his brothers, who have apparently also gone missing. They were supposed to come in to resupply around this time, and they haven't shown up yet for a while. So, might be a bigger issue than we thought. Here's your guys' share. I hand you all each your 10 gold pieces. And I don't know if any of you guys have heard when you were out and about, but Elmar mentioned to me something about a bunch of ruffians that go by the Red Brands. They're like roughing people up, looting businesses, holding people at ransom. All in all, the exact kind of scum that I detest.
I can confirm this. The town master Harbin says that they're just merely mercenaries, and that they were here even before he became leader of this town.
Elmar said he might say that. Sounds like a bunch of hogwash.
Yes, it sounded to me like he's the one that's keeping all the people in poverty, and he's the only one becoming rich. But with his riches, he did ask and posted a reward for taking care of a little orc problem in the east. Not too much gold.
Never heard of one of those.
Figured you guys might want to go for some more gold, but it's not much. He's only offering 100.
I mean, that's double what we made delivering the shipment here.
Yes, but the details were there's just orcs. He doesn't have any other information. Just orcs. Sounds
On
very
hearing
fishy.
the coins hitting the bar next to finish, I snort awake. Oh, gold! Ah, thank you. Oh, guys, you're back. Oh, what a relief. As I sweep the gold in my pouch, my now full pouch.
At this point, I open up the door and I walk into the inn and I go and sit down at the bar. As far away from you guys as I can. I just sort of sit by myself.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he probably smells. He's still wet.
More gold. That'll keep Finish in this town forever.
Hey, I'll take it.
Hold my breath a little bit and pat Finish on the back. All right, Finish. It's time for bed. Let's get you to your room. Come on.
Wait, guys. This was the best vision dream ever.
No.
You gotta
think
listen
it's
to
true.
me.
You think it's real. You're
Like,
like wondering why they didn't
seriously.
see it, where they went. Yeah.
I have to say, this Adam guy showed up in my vision, in my dream. I've never met this Adam guy in my life. He was almost godlike with how shiny this room became.
Finish, you're drunk.
But he had a friend, Jamie. And his mustache was so big and furry.
I'm just looking around the room.
You're so drunk. Let's go.
Okay, fine. I'll take my room key, but I swear to you, Jamie, we have to find Jamie. He is the key to everything.
Your stories are by far the most craziest things I've heard.
Also,
All
save
night.
my drink. I'll come back for it.
All right, as I see this action going on, I take my cloak off and I go and I say, "Let him tell his story."
Well, surprised now that everyone is now here. And where did you come from?
An old friend of mine. You sound a bit drunk, but I am enthralled.
Oh man, this furry mustache Jamie. He is truly the facial-haired god of all. Oh, although he's so stone cold, I can't read him for anything.
What did he tell you? Yeah, about
Nothing.
anything important?
His face was just stone.
That's real nice. Finish.
Was there any information?
Hang on. I remember nothing right now. It's there, but I don't remember it.
Oh,
It's time for bed.
Sure, you'll remember in the morning. Come on.
Well, you'll have to tell me of the room situation and Bruce. What was the take
one
on
last
that?
thing. One last thing. If you test it, the build team will come. As I start to fall backwards.
The build team.
It's another reference. All right.
Bruce. What was what was our share on that?
Here's
Travel.
your share. 10 gold pieces Atrau.
10 gold pieces. I'll hold these two for Finish, but you keep 2 of those, and I hand out 2 of those gold pieces to the other member. I got a bow. See if we can't get you guys something here. Got a long road ahead. I've got something to share.
So you'd like to split your share with us? Is that what you're saying, Atrau?
Indeed. You guys can have my share. Except Finish. He'll have to finish waking up before he can have his 2.
Are you sure?
Glad to take your 2 pieces.
Do you have the coin necessary for your expenses before we leave town?
I've got the coin for my expenses, and I got a bow from our cave. I think it's only right to see if we can get you guys some toys while we're in town.
Well, I will continue to hold on to those 2 pieces for you then. Should you need them at a later date, just let me know.
Fair friend. So I've got bad news. An old friend of mine. He was delighted to see me, and I him. But sadly, our mutual friend had passed away a couple days ago.
Condolences.
It
Sorry
appears to
for your
be
loss.
not natural causes. But that is up for debate.
Up for debate. What do
Well,
you know? How did it happen?
She had been speaking of some issues that the town had faced while I was away, and appears as though she didn't come back.
Red brand.
Red brands indeed, friend. And I hold up my mug of beer, and I hold it in the air as I say red brands.
I clasp you on the shoulder. Don't worry, good friend. We shall avenge them.
That's what I like to hear. I thought I was gonna have to get gold from them to get the help. I knew you'd be on board. How about you guys?
Does anybody know where these Rembrandts are, or mercenaries, as Harbin calls them?
I do.
Me, yes.
I have a pretty good idea. What do you know, Bruce?
Well, he mentioned that they like to hang out around the sleeping giant.
That would be different
Sleeping
than my
giants.
information.
That's on the far east of town, where the Orcs come through. Very peculiar.
I was told, there's an old manor that, in my day it wasn't so old. It's a lively place. There's a large cellar below. I used to go up there to get hold of provisions and wine for my picnics with my wife. I trail off. A tear sort of drops out of my eye. Anyway, we should go to the manor. I think that's where we need to head.
It's decided then. Let's get a good night's rest, wake up, we'll look for these red brands in the morning. Justice!
I'll see you in the morning. What rooms did we get? And I'll be down here for a drink or two, and then I'll head to bed.
I got the first. As I try to stumble up the stairs.
The barkeep will give you the keys. You just have to go get them.
Aye.
Barkeep, I wish to have my key, please.
Our good friends.
Sildar.
Here you go.
Thank you, fair Kalindra.
I go to my room.
Yeah.
You guys heading to bed for night?
I am staying at the bar for 2 more beers.
I guess so.
Watch out for the third.
We have more work cut out for us.
Still stumbling up the stairs. let's see how dexterous I can be up these stairs. Yeah, it ain't happening. I'm tripping on each one.
Yeah, you don't get up very nicely, but you do get up though. Okay. Absolutely nothing happens at night.
Okay.
Finish, you definitely don't feel very well in the morning.
Oh, this headache.
Dwarves are able to hold their ale, so you just have a headache. You haven't had any expulsions.
Yeah, no expulsions.
No constitution check necessary.
I was gonna say maybe.
It happens to be a holy day. Bruce,
hey!
are you doing anything particularly on this immediate morning?
I plan to head straight to the shrine
I was gonna
And
say I want to meet. I want to join Bruce. I want to join Bruce because his God has saved me multiple times, and I need to pray.
And that might be why you have the headache, because Bruce kind of wakes up early to head to the shrine.
actually,
So, you head... Oh, you guys both head into the shrine?
I'm also going with them.
Okay.
I am gonna take my time waking up, stretch a bit.
Okay. As you guys arrive, you can tell that this is, at best, Phandalin's only temple. It is a small shrine made of stones taken from nearby ruins. You can tell based on the plaque and based on the structure. Give me a religion check real quick, Bruce.
Ooh, very nice.
More than enough. You can tell that obviously it's not directly to your god, but you can tell that it's dedicated to Timora, the goddess of luck and good fortune. As you guys approach it, a zealous young elf approaches you. Good morning, adventurers. My name is Sister Garacle. How can I assist you?
good morning, sister. I've come to pay my respects to Timora, and afterwards to, of course, make an offering to Tyr, my Lord and Savior.
Of course. By all
Good morning,
means, you guys
sister.
are more... Good morning. You guys are all more than welcome. We have some sacraments laid out. If you guys happen to need anything, please reach out to me. I'm not going to be going far. This is about all that I really have to me.
Well, sister, you're in
Thank
luck. We're gonna pray the heck out of this.
Well, if you guys are going to pray, do you mind if I ask you guys to maybe pray for my own assistance? I'm having some troubles with the mission that I was tasked, and I'm not sure if I can do it and still tend to my duties here. You are you a cleric of... What was your god's name again?
Tyr,
Tyr. Are you a cleric of Tyr?
indeed.
Then would you mind undertaking my delicate mission for me?
What is your mission, sister?
My superiors recently want me to go and try to persuade a banshee by the name of Agatha to answer a question about a spell book. But I sought out Agatha in her lair, but she did not appear for me. I was supposed to bring this, and she pulls it out from a robe pocket. This silver comb, and persuade Agatha to tell me what she knows about the location of a spell book belonging to the legendary mage Bowgentle. But I was not able to get her to appear for me. By all means, I can definitely pay you if this is something you want. I don't have much, but I was given these potions of healing to aid me on my journey.
I do not mind accepting your mission on your behalf, sister, but if I may ask, what do your superiors in the Church of Timora want with a spell book?
I was not really told that. I was told, I guess there's questions about the spell book because, as you know, um, Bowgentle had a lot of spells that he was well known for, and I'm sure that my faith would, of course, like any, try to do what's good with it. We are, as in case you may not know, we are members of the Harper group, and so we definitely wouldn't use our powers for evil by any means.
Mm. Well,
Bruce, we may need to discuss this further with our group. Too many missions might lead to too many hands in the pot.
indeed. Sister, I would like to assist you, but let me speak with my friends first and foremost, party. And if we're unable to do it at the moment, I can assure you I will return in due time, when I may.
Oh, sure. By all means.
Right. Good morning, sister. We're off to pray. I
So,
head up to the shrine and, Timora, good morning. I'll borrow your shrine for a little bit and lay down my holy symbol for Tyr, everything, set it all up, light some incense, and I take out the Morning Star, lay it, and beseech Tyr for answers, since it seems special in some way, and for guidance in the usage of a Morning Star, since it is not a weapon with which I have trained, but I am familiar with similar weapons.
You feel a sense of calm overcome you, as if the wariness and uneasiness you have of using such a weapon seems to vanish from your mind. You feel as if you could pick up the weapon and use it as if you never had any problems with it. In fact, you feel that a slight power has awoken within the Morning Star itself. Here, you can hear something, almost like a whisper in your ear, telling you that you have done a good service to your faith. And that while part of this Morning Star's power has been unlocked, there's still plenty remaining. And to seek out for the next shrine to uncover more of this Morning Star's power. The Morning Star now has the following effects. When attacking with it, it now counts as holy.
well done. Well
It
done.
gives you +1 to rolls. And once per day, it will allow you to cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
As a
nice.
bonus action without using a spell slot.
I'll have that gold back now, please.
But you definitely feel, when you pick back up the mace, that it is radiating with still more untapped power. And that this shrine was able to unlock some of it, but because it is a shrine and not a temple, your god could not do everything. You definitely feel as if he was leading you towards more tests of your faith to decide if you are truly worthy of wielding such a weapon.
All right, with reverence and determination in my eyes and my heart, I stand up and holster the new Morning Star.
I put my hand on Bruce's shoulder. Wait, young lad. May I also pray to your god?
Of course, finish. Here welcomes all.
So, Finish, doing Finnish things, gets on his, knees, making him even shorter, and pulls out 3 coins. One for the Tamia Shrine God, one for Tyr, and then one for the blacksmithing god that he is so humbly devoted to because, let's face it, you gotta make things. He's gotta make things. Oh, dear gods, thank you for your time. This is going to be short and sweet, but Tyr, thank you for your young lad here. Bruce, he saved me multiple times so far. Tamia, thank you for having this place here. And why is my head hurt so? As he tries to remember his own god. oh, that's right. Hesius, thank you. Thank you, Lord, and bring me much strength as I go to fix the armors of my fellow adventurers. And then leaves the 3 coins in the shrine and thanks
Stand
Bruce
up.
again.
Before you stand up, as you're looking down at the shrine, give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh. It is not a good day
enough.
today.
You notice that one of the coins disappears.
Aha.
And as you feel your eyes getting heavy and you close them, you appear to be standing in a wide open area. And before you is a humanoid.
Do I recognize said humanoid, or do I need to make another perception check?
Never seen or met this humanoid before. But you feel
Okay.
calm and you feel at ease.
Ah, this is nice.
You hear his voice, and it echoes out. I have not seen a dwarf in quite some time.
Aye. And thank you for your time.
Time is not a concept to me, but it is a concept to you. And I want to let you know that while you may still have time, one member you are with does not. Their chapter is coming to an end. Their book is soon to be finished.
Town sucks.
I want you to do me a favor.
Yes, Almighty One.
Seek with Bruce a weapon. It is my warhammer.
Your
Lost.
warhammer.
Lost amongst the world. Hidden from evil. If you are able to find my warhammer, return it to me at a temple, and I shall bless you with the gift of Tyr.
After hearing this, I get down on one knee and bow my head respectfully to mighty beings as such. Oh, that would be an honor, sir. And yes, I will help Bruce accomplish his mission. Thank you for the warning on the ending of one of my party. I'll do my utmost to make that ending not come true. But I understand you know more than I. What is to come?
Hey, Bruce, give me an insight check.
Will do.
Does he have to catch me again? Because I feel like with all the times that I keep like,
No, he's fine. You're fine. Okay.
ooh,
And this is even great. This makes it even better.
Yes, dang it.
Oh,
In the world, all that you have seen so far is finish, stand up, turn around, kneel, and just start blabbering to you and calling you like God and referring to you this. You have not a single idea what's going on, but you still think he's a little drunk. You still think he's just a little drunk, not quite all there.
Doesn't
You got him
surprise
up a
me.
little too early in the morning. Finish, you have a advantage against lies and deceits. As you come back to confusing the ever-loving shit out of Bruce.
So do I finally wake up and realize I'm talking to Bruce here? Like, does that...
like you just open your eyes and you just complete turn 360 around. Like to you were in like a different plane, but to him it's like you got up, turned around, kneeled in front of him, and started referring to him as God and thanking him for this, this wonderful forewarning of possible harm to a member. He has no idea what's going on. He is just as confused can be. He thought he maybe drank a little too much last night.
I'm not gonna lie, all these visions, and I feel like my head's gonna start hurting much more than it really does. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. Do I need to make a Constitution check or an intelligence check on this?
You're absolutely fine.
Fine, finish. You seem a little tired.
I may need another nap, Bruce. I may need another nap.
Let's go back to the inn. Have you lie down a little bit.
Well, okay. Before we go,
Yep.
after finishes with his praying, I go up to the altar and I lay down my great sword and I offer up one piece of gold and I pray to the Timoria, is that her name? And I pray
Timora.
for her. Since I almost lost my life, I pray for protection and luck in my oncoming adventure, and hope and pray that I seek and get to seek out the being that I've been after, and wish for guidance and protection along the rest of my journey.
You feel a warm, glowing effect on your armor, as it is now a +1 chain shirt, not skirt.
It
You
could
get
be skirting.
+1. Yeah, you get +1 to your AC off of that as well. No, you're at 16 instead of 15.
Nice. Then after feeling encumbered from my recent praying, I pick up my great sword and turn back to Finisher Bruce and say, "We should definitely come back here more often."
Definitely a lucky shrine, so to speak.
Okay. Are you guys done with your adventure here?
Was there anyone else here aside from Bruce?
No, I'm getting breakfast in the inn right now.
Same. There's
Okay.
food to eat.
Lame.
Time for breakfast. Yeah. Time for breakfast. Skipping along. As dwarf may do.
As
Okay.
dwarves have been known to do.
When it's food, gold, you just orcs sometimes, goblins, we just go right for things, okay? Straightforward people we are.
March on.
You guys end up having a very, very wonderful breakfast. Definitely fills you up. You feel as if you have had more than your fair share of food. Well energized, well equipped for the day. Where are you guys heading off?
I take
Best
my
news from this
plate,
town.
which is about a quarter of my food remaining, and I offer it to Bruce.
He doesn't get his own plate? Like,
No,
Well, there's plenty over there.
he just sat
Can we-
down. I'm
can we
being
get out?
nice.
That's the wrong kind of nice, bro.
Did you guys had separate rooms?
Yeah.
Okay, just
I was-
checking.
I was pretty sure I counted out. Did I say 4 or 5 last night, Kalindra?
7.
Considering
was
that
7.
Atrau has had his fill and he is done, I graciously accept it and just ask them to fill up the plate with whatever's missing. You know,
Nice.
I think Atreyu's getting senile, guys.
just saving some copper, guys. There's nothing wrong with that.
Copper.
I
Two
did.
coppers.
That's the point. Saving gold
You're right.
for a friend.
Anyone know where the closest bank is? I need to exchange some of these gold pieces. Otherwise, I'm gonna go broke real fast.
I don't have time for
You find a peace star in the corner.
Oh, sweet! Just jaunt up.
Yeah. As you go up, there's a scroll that's kind of covering it, and there's a little option. And it says exchange or deposit. And
Exchange, please.
Yeah, and so when you put it, you hear a kind of low voice going, "You have chosen exchange. Please put in your pieces in the slot located to your left."
I put in 2 gold pieces.
Don't get scammed.
I know,
Thank
right?
you.
I'm about to get
Thank
paid
you.
out of like half of my gold.
You see two little halfling hands reach up and just kind of slide the scroll down to a new prompt, and it says, "What would you?" And then it says something like, "How would you like to exchange silver copper combination?"
Combination, please.
Okay, computing. He says in a low voice. He scrolls to the next slide, and it says, "How much of each would you like?"
Well, we'll take 15 silver and the rest in copper.
You, you hear a deep sigh.
Hey, I didn't ask for all of it in copper. He should be
Because-
very grateful.
One moment. And then you see the side door open up, and this little halfling just kind of walks out from the side of it. And he goes over to behind the bar, and he starts counting stuff up. He carries over 2 buckets, and he sits back down. He closes the door behind him. He sits down and says, "Computing." And then you get the rest of your pieces.
Yay! Okay, so that's okay. Exchange rate is 10 to 1, 10 to 1, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so that's gonna be 50 copper. There we go. If my math is correct.
Yep.
Okay. Now that we got some pieces, clink, 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 clink. I pay for breakfast. How much is breakfast?
Well, damn, now I gotta roll.
I know.
Whatever is a fair amount. I'm not doing math.
Okay, so let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what was that? 7 people that were eating again? Okay, so
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I hand the innkeeper. What? Let's see here. Is the meal in copper or is it in silver?
Yes.
I'm assuming it's copper. Okay, so
That was helpful.
we'll assume it's total of 2 copper and 5. Or no, I'm sorry. Total of 2 silver and 5 copper pieces for everybody's meal. Finish pays the wonderful barkeep because he got free drinks last night. Okay, Finish is very well giving this guy his money at this point.
Your money is taken. Your tab is paid.
Woo! Food's on me, guys.
Are you guys geared up and ready to go?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody need to stop at a blacksmith or anything?
Yeah, we need to go stop at the blacksmith because I still have to fix Kylie's armor. Okay, I barely pieced that together. Okay, or Kalindra's armor.
What's a kite?
Oh, sorry, Kalindra's armor.
Yeah, I am stopping at Barthen's Provisions because I would like to refill my bedroll because I let somebody else have my other bedroll.
Lucky move.
Look at you sharing and protecting people.
Let's go to the blacksmith. Finish.
Off to the blacksmith. But we're gonna hit the provision. People are
I'm
gonna
going
hit
to
provisions
the
first.
blacksmith with you.
Oh,
The
we're-
smithy and Parsons Provisions are right across from each other, so we could hit
Yeah,
both.
so right in the
Not
middle.
far.
Yeah.
Well, it's Lion Shield Coster is the smithy, is the place that you guys were sent to.
Oh, not the
Yes.
smithy?
But there's a smithy over here.
Yeah, but you guys were told specifically to go to Lion Shield Coster.
Okay, I go to
Oh,
Lion
alright.
Shield Coster. Whoa, good sir, you are running.
Okay, we only have one guy heading to the provisions. You're buying a new bedroll, eh?
Yep, buying a new bedroll and asking what else she's got.
It's right here. You guys went too far. It's just
Well,
over
I've got
here.
a lot of stuff, and he shows you. And it is stocked with your typical general store supplies.
Nah, general store supplies. Okay, I want some rope. I don't have any rope.
Sure. Hempen or silk?
Hey, that rope on the wall over there, what's charging for?
Well, it depends. That wall has 2 ropes. Hempen or silk?
Get the silk. Only
I'm
the
gonna
silk
go
is
ahead
so
with
good.
100 feet of hemp rope and 100 feet of silk rope. That'll fit in this bag, huh? And then I hold my venturing backpack up.
Oh yeah, 100 feet each, right?
Oh yeah.
We'll go about 25 gold.
Dear God.
Oh, 25. Oh, I'm not that. My pockets aren't quite that deep. Let's just get some hemp.
All right. 100 feet of hemp
Yeah.
cost you 3 gold.
All right, I can do 3 gold.
The-
Gosh. Almost dropped what you were doing.
And
Oops, 10 gold, 50 feet. Anything else you need?
I'm trying to think.
Think.
It's tough for me, you know.
Shop with your eyes, okay? It's easier that way.
Do a perception
Don't
check.
touch
What's in
anything.
the store?
Yeah, what's in the store? You gotta see what's in the store. Roll it.
I know what's in the store. It's general provisions.
There's
Grandpa, you're taking
amethysts and
forever.
barrels and baskets and blankets, glass bottles, buckets, candles and chests.
Oh
Ooh.
wow.
You know what I need?
Well done.
These are some of the things in the general store.
I need a flask. I need an empty
We got
flask.
flasks or tankards too with some
I
hammers and
need
inks
one
and
flask.
pens.
One flask.
DMC stricken. One flask.
What is that gonna
I
run
was
me?
on the fly. I didn't even think it'd be that good. That'd be 2 copper.
2 copper. I can do 2 copper. Here you go. I toss it to him and I ask him if there's been any crazy dealings going on about.
Not much. Not much. Just the pesterings of those red brands.
Red brands for you too, huh?
Oh yeah. Almost any place you go, you'll hear about them.
Well, I'm gonna head up to the manor and see if I can't deal with them with my friends. That seem wise.
I don't see why not. We've had a couple other people come in. There was a cleric, I think, came in and dropped some supplies off for us. I think he was going to go take it out. You might want to team up with him.
Indeed. Was he tall fella?
Yeah, I would refer to him as tall.
He had like a morning star on his side.
Yeah, I told him about to go to Lion Shield Coster to see if they'd tell him that I'd send him to get a good price out of it.
Ah. Well, I hope he doesn't sell that piece.
I hope.
But yes, that's a good friend of mine, and I think I'm headed that way too. And then going up to the manor. Got any insights on might be facing any equipment that you might be able to lend an old hand that might help us out?
Old hand, eh? Well, I think I've got you. And he ruffles through some stuff. He pulls out 5 sheets of paper and a pen, and he hands them to you and says, "In case you need to write last wills."
Oh, thank you. Just what I needed. An ink pen and some papers. Is that papyrus or
Death is
paper?
coming soon. Death is coming soon.
How many sheets?
That is just 5 sheets of parchment.
5 sheets of parchment.
True paper, but you know.
Yeah.
Enough to scrawl on.
Yeah. Enough to very hurriedly write, "If I die."
All right.
I finished Bagulin.
Well, and then I bow to him and I walk out the door. I appreciate your assistance and
You're more
hopefully
than welcome.
save your life. And I shut the door behind me quite hurriedly.
Just in and out. Wow. Okay.
He kind of sits back and goes, "I've never seen a man close the door like that." Okay. As you guys arrive, Hanging above the front door of this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it.
What a worthy sign. Let us enter to find out their secrets.
Alright, he doesn't get to go in first. I'm gonna go in first.
What? No!
Gonna go first impression here.
Okay.
The drunkard still's in the back.
Fine, guys. I'll come in last.
As you walk in, you notice a middle-aged woman behind the counter.
She
Morning.
Morning. What can I do for you?
Well, we've been recommended from various people to make sure we make a stop here, so we're here to check your wares and hear if you've got any news, information. We're relatively new in town, but here assisting Gundren and Sildar and with some of their endeavors.
Sure, I've got, whatever we've had. We had a shipment that was supposed to arrive, but it never did. But you know what? I'll tell you probably what happened. There's a bunch of frickin' bandits that have been raiding our last few caravans, so my selection's not high, but I do have some armor and weapons if you guys want to take a look.
I'll take
Yes,
a
for
look.
sure. Let's all take a look.
Yeah, we're always looking for armor upgrades.
Sure. You guys find that she has typically what you expect in a blacksmith and armory. Nothing fancy, no silver plus magical weapons.
That's fine. That's
These
fine.
look good. Hopefully they keep your townsmen safe enough.
Why do you care if they keep my townsmen safe enough? She kind of stands in front of it. You guys aren't a part of that red brand group, are you?
No. We
Good.
just got here, but we've heard bad things.
Don't go messing with them. They're nothing but trouble. Don't head near them over at the Sleeping Giant Tap House either. That's where they hang out. They are not good at all.
We'll be sure to stay clear.
If they're no good, wouldn't you rather someone take care of them for you? What do you mean steer clear?
They are just no good people.
Well, we'd be more than happy to help clear them out for you.
Well, if you want to do it, by all means, you can definitely do that.
May I search the wares? I mean, I know you've told us, but I feel like there's something good in this store. There's always something good in the store. At least
Sure.
one piece of good.
Sure. Do you see anything you like?
Ooh.
Yep.
I see a good piece of weaponry here. my dwarvish eyes see good.
Look with your eyes.
My eyes see good. I'm just kidding.
Something does catch your eye.
Ooh.
It happened. Hold on, I have to take a sec. Give it. Let me give you a full plate. Shit, you can't wear.
I can wear that.
I know.
I'm a fighter.
You
I'm already slow as
happen
it
to
is.
find a set of. I gotta do some rolls here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
When you're done rolling, let me know so that way I can investigate it. I need to know the secrets.
Yes. You happen to find what appears to be a set of broken, although still capable of, protecting you,
Mm-hmm.
half plate armor.
Okay.
It is able to protect because it is broken. It protects just currently as well as a changed shirt does. However, you notice that when you look at it, that you happen to probably have the necessary know-how to repair it.
May I investigate said?
Sure, you can.
Perfect. Oh God, why?
Well-
It's not today. It is not in the cards today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just staring at this dead sign. I'm like, I know this works. I know how to fix this. Why can't I think of it?
While you look over it, you don't really see anything of note.
Can I find the maker's mark?
Yep, you can.
Do I
And
recognize said maker's
I'm
mark?
trying to think. So on the bottom left side of it, of the plate, so it's like this. What would be on this side if you're wearing it? The bottom left side,
Mhm.
you see what appears to be a closed fist, like a gauntlet.
Hmm. Ah.
Give
Ugh.
me. Let's see. You are a dwarf. You know a few things. I'm trying to think of what the role would be. Give me an insight on it. Do you get bonuses to that?
I
give
think
me
just blacksmithing would give me +1, but other than that, I don't believe so.
yeah. Give me. I'll let you choose. Give me an insight or a history check. Whichever one's better.
They're the same, unfortunately.
Okay. Roll
So I'm just
with
gonna do-
advantage then.
Oh, I don't think I clicked advantage in that, but that's fine.
Just roll it again.
Okay. Let's see here. What do I need to do to make it advantage based?
You can just roll it twice. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want the first one.
Yeah. You can tell that this is breastplate made by a member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Order of the Gauntlet.
It is a legendary order that you remember hearing while you
My
were.
grandfather told me about this.
Yes,
I should have paid more attention.
You remember that it's just an order of people. It is a group that seeks out to defend and protect people. They are righteous and vigilant members. You remember your grandfather making some armor for this group in the past, but not a whole lot else about it. But you definitely recognize that mark. But you can tell that the armor has definitely seen better days.
Yes. Miss.
Mhm.
This armor.
Yeah.
I know you said you don't have a whole lot of supplies.
Mhm.
But how much supply do you have?
Not a lot, unfortunately. We had some goods that were supposed to come, but they never did. I'm sure they were supposed to come in the way that you guys were coming in. Did you happen to find any goods or anything on your way in?
We found a few things, but I don't believe they were meant for a weapons shop. We did turn. I know our friend Bruce here, as I pat the cleric on the back, turned in all the stuff over at Barthen's Provisions. I don't know if any of that was supposed to be sent to you when we cleared out the Goblin Cave.
You took it to Barthen. All the stuff to Barthen.
Everything that we recovered went to Barthen. It should have been mostly rations and mining equipment. He's the one who referred me over here, so I'm sure if you'd like, I can head back over and check the stock that we delivered, find out the way
No. I'm sure his boys will bring it. Just then, you guys hear a knock on the door, and it opens, and the two shopkeeper workers from Barthen's walk on in. So it would appear that Lenine, we've got some of your stuff here from that shipment you were missing. So which one of you brilliant geniuses decided to deliver the wrong stuff to the wrong people?
Well. Hey, me and Elmo got along great. You were the one that went ahead and unloaded everything while we were just chatting. I didn't say it was all for you. You just started unloading. I assumed you knew what you were supposed to receive.
Well, and he
Don't you try to
scurries on
dump
off.
your mistake on me. Get on out of here.
They run off.
Get on out of here!
This is so much more trouble than it's worth. Well, I've got some supplies. Definitely some stuff to repair some stuff here, but why? What are you curious about, dwarf?
I can repair this armor for you. If I can get 50% off on the gold, and I won't ask for any of the profits when you sell this armor fully intact.
I'll tell you what. That armor was brought to me by a town member. Said he didn't need it anymore. Told me to sell it and use the money to help fund the town. And not to make it sure it goes to the town master's coffers.
Sounds like a fine town member.
He didn't put a whole lot big of a price on it. And I know it's definitely not in any sort of good repair. I can let it go for about 100 gold.
Well, unfortunately, that is not what's on me. But I can still repair it for you.
I look as I've been standing there for a couple of minutes. I look to him and I ask him how much more he needs.
Well, I definitely just need a few pieces of ore. Just need to continue inspecting this to make sure I have the right metal. Since this is a mining town, there should be a couple of different styles of metal that I can forge this piece of armor to perfection again.
Well, ask him where you can get some ore, and I will go see if I can procure some for you.
Oh. Can he roll? He investigates the armor a little bit more thoroughly, and no, he cannot. He gets the average base. Still,
Yep.
goddammit.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I do a history check and see if I remember any? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you can.
Anyone need to help him?
Yeah, no, I still don't remember shit.
Okay.
That looks like some very broken down armor there.
Well, I've already investigated a bit of it. I do recognize the symbol, and I kind of show the symbol to Atreyu, and hopefully that helps him a little.
Yeah.
I
Recognizing.
history from all my studies as well. If you need assistance, Atreyu.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for insight into the symbol.
Sure.
I pat my hand on his shoulder while he doesn't. Think. Come on, Atreyu, and I cast guidance subtly.
Oh,
Doesn't
really?
even matter.
Well, I got guidance, so I'm gonna do it again and see if I roll higher.
I would say you did.
So add a d4. Roll a d4 and add it.
Yeah, so
Okay, he's
18.
thinking.
So I got 23. Plus a d4,
You
so
happen to notice
26.
that the symbol that is shown to you is that of the Order of the Gauntlet. Specifically, you notice a D, an S, and a E embroidered underneath it.
The Order of the Gauntlet. A D, an S, and an E imprinted under it. Does that mean anything to you, Finish? Or are we finished here?
It means something to you.
Oh, it does?
Because
Oh, shit, it's Darren's!
S,
This is Darren's piece of armor!
Darren, Sarah, Edermath. DSE.
Oh. Oh, this is my old friend I told you I met when I first arrived here, Finish. This is his armor. This came from our unit we served.
Oh, well, great. Do you remember what it was made out of? Because I can't figure it out for the life of me. I know I can fix this, but I don't know what it's made out of.
It's an ancient piece of armor.
No, I've seen my grandfather make these pieces. I've just got this pounding headache that won't go away. It's ruining my concentration.
Looks like your old friend's retired it here.
He has. Sad to see it. I believe it was made from...
Are you guys looking to buy that piece? Maybe we should just buy it and take it with us.
Well, we don't have 100 gold, first off. But, if I can repair it for her to sell it at a much higher price.
Overhearing the conversation, Linian goes, "You're friends with him?"
Aye. He is an old friend of mine. We have served many battles together. Ask him of me. I am Captain Windsheer.
I've heard stories of a Windsheer who did a lot of brave things with him. I will let you guys have it.
It must be the swim chair.
It was my younger days, friend. I am not so limber or spry.
Have it for how much gold?
He didn't give me a price, but because you are friends with him, and he came in and gave it a few days ago in tears. Something about needing to pay the cost of something that happened suddenly.
Funeral, possibly.
I'll give it to you for 75. I'll not.
Okay, looks like we gotta go slay some orcs, kick out some bandits. Come on, guys, we got some quests.
We better take care of those bandits on behalf of Sarah, if nothing else. I'm headed to the mansion or the manor.
Miss, please keep this safe. I will fix it when we return.
I will. I will keep it safe. Are you guys heading towards the manor now?
I'm walking towards the manor, tears streaking down my face. We roll as we arrive to the gate. I'm still up in front. I've been, old man striding my way here. So I'm gonna roll for perception and look at the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Could you demonstrate an old man striding? I'm curious what that gait is supposed to look like.
Well, especially with tears running down his eyes. I'm serious. Like, this guy is emotional.
Probably pretty determined. Well, we are here, and it looks like there's a...
You look through the gate, and what you are greeted with is nothing more than 8 ruffians standing back as you approach.
Okay, so I'm ducked behind these bushes. I assume I come up behind and I duck behind the bushes as I look.
I am also behind.
I'm looking through the gate. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
Can I be behind Atreyu since I followed him specifically?
Yes.
Cool.
As you guys are walking up, and what you can see is all of the humans are wearing grimy red cloaks. Their hands on their weapons. You hear one of them spit on the ground and say, "Whoever you are, time for you strangers to move on. Leave your stuff and be on your way, and we won't kill you."
Oh shit.
I yell over the gate back to him, trying for intimidation, and I say, "Look, you dirty scoundrels, you killed my friend, and I'm here for some beep payback."
Well said, well said. Let's bring this on.
Oh god.
And I'm super intimidating.
Wait. What was that roll? I don't see it.
Did you do it?
You think we killed her? She came to us and asked to be murdered.
Bollocks, you wicked witch.
Just like you idiots are gonna do it here.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Most wanted to die. Why else are you here at our home?
Which one of them is speaking, can I tell?
No.
Okay.
You've been plaguing this town, and we're here to put a stop to it.
Yes, the paladin.
Put a stop to your mouth running and save everyone else the dang trouble.
I'll tell you what, I'll shut your mouth for you with one of my arrows.
I'll let Atreyu is keeping them distracted with this back and forth playful banter. I come over to Finish and I kind of want to whisper in his ear, "Finish, how tanky, like how resilient do you think you are?"
Oh, I'm resilient AF. Okay, let's do this. And as I say this, I let you finish. So finish what you're gonna do.
All right. Let's see here. What's your AC? Can you tell me? I don't know off the top of my head.
My AC is supposed to be 16. I'm not sure what happened to my armor, but the
I don't
thing
know either.
freaked
Go
out.
in and edit that. Yeah, just go ahead and change that.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
I'm gonna throw a spell on you.
Okay,
I won't be able to do much during the fight after that because it's concentration.
that's fine. That's fine. I will do this. I will do this.
I'm gonna give you an extra 2 to your AC for up to 10 minutes as long as I'm concentrating on it. With 18 AC, you should be able to just stand in there and watch them miss you.
Okay, sounds great.
So I
As he does this,
I also have 18 AC.
Okay.
You have 18?
I have 18.
Yeah, she has 18 natural. Yeah,
Okay.
she's.
Oh,
You can go. I'm gonna throw it on her. She'll have 20. Nothing will touch her.
you gotta get
Oh
on the
my
other
God.
side of the road here, sir, before you start concentrating. Okay.
It's true.
Yeah,
Where are you?
she, as a paladin, she got some pretty good rolls.
How are we gonna get through the gate?
they're gonna
you're
fucking
let
open
this
it.
Dwarf. You're
They're
gonna let
gonna
this
open it.
dwarf run this thing down.
for us. They're gonna open it for us when I let loose with a damn arrow in this dude's mouth.
I think they're gonna close it faster. Can I see what the gate is made of, good sir, if I perceive it?
Just a metal gate. You can
Just a metal
see
gate?
that you can actually see that it's not like locked.
Oh, so I can push this thing out. Okay. Yeah, we're running it down. So yeah, let's see here. If I don't want that. I want
Roll for initiative.
I don't know. Were you getting ready to fight?
I'm gonna cast
yeah.
Hunter's Mark.
Again? Haven't we learned our lesson about rushing into fights?
No, we have not. And to be honest, we want to kill these guys anyway. They're bad.
As a man of the law, I feel compelled to warn them. Any wrongdoers here, stand down, or else.
Or
That was
face
both
our
terrible.
wrath.
Yeah, face the wrath of Tyr, of justice.
The only tears we're gonna see are those running down your faces as we murder you. Yeah,
Oh,
good insult, Rod, good insult.
Can I intimidate and just like let out a roar? You can't insult my friends.
Sure.
Oh, come on. I pressed the button. No, I didn't do it well enough. Oh, it freaked out. I'm sorry.
The only
Just take...
insulting thing about you and your friends is your breath. Jesus.
Alright, so let's see here. Who's first? First is Atreyu. Looks like Atreyu's got it.
Oh,
Got it.
we're tied. Me and freaking Gankmaster
Their
won.
army.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bonus action cast my Hunter's Mark on on this fella right here. If I can ping him. One of the green one closest to the orange. Dude, you put him right next to you. The green guy on the left side of the road from us.
We'll do this. We'll just line them up kind of like this to make it easier.
Okay, farthest left green dude without a shield.
This one?
No.
Did you rotate the map a weird way that I'm not aware of? I think he's talking about that one.
It won't let me ping it.
How do you ping again? I don't even remember.
Click and hold.
That
one?
Oh, this one right here.
Okay.
The multicolored one now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I cast that on that feller. I walk out into the open, so I got a nice clear line of sight. And I do the thing.
He has been marked. Okay, do the thing.
Oh god. Did I miss this guy?
Well,
Well, it's
You
12,
do miss.
but I also have my hunter's mark on him, which is supposed to give me plus
Which
2,
gives you what?
which didn't.
Okay.
So
Plus
it's 14.
2, you hit. Yep, you hit.
Okay.
Whew. Lucky us. First damage of the game.
Oh, here we go. Blood has been drawn.
7.
He
Not much blood,
takes
though.
the arrow, does appear to be in pain, but still stays normal. Stands up.
Boom.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it for me. Oh, I dashed back behind my. I can't. Never mind.
Okay. So
We don't
we've
have hit
got
and run yet.
we've got some ruffians that are going to move. And so we will have, and I'm going to kind of do all of their actions all at once.
Sounds
We're
good.
going to have 1, 2 move up, 2 take defenses here, and then the other 4 just kind of chill back here. They all have swords. You guys can see that. They have no ranged weapons. And these 2 ruffians are going to make swings at Atrau.
So they opened the gate, is what you're telling us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Feel free to get in there and tear him up, Kalindra. You look tough,
I go
girl.
last.
Uh-oh. You take 5 damage.
Okay.
And the one in the red ends up missing his attack so badly that he spins completely around, giving everyone attack advantage against him.
Yes. He's going to die soon.
Finish.
Oh, I 5-foot step that, and I swing for the sky. Nope, not even
Nope.
close.
Well, you do have advantage,
Do
so
not-
you get to.
Yep.
Okay, so we try again. Maybe. Oh,
You
yes.
hit. You hit. And
yeah.
you deal 9 damage. He looks more hurt than the other one that Atreu had shot. But he still stands. Bruce, you still concentrating?
Oh, it's my turn.
I am
I rolled
maintaining
a 9.
concentration.
Oh, I didn't get you actually up on here.
Yeah,
How'd that happen?
I rolled a 9 on the initiative
He
sheet.
did.
Did you hover yourself?
Yeah. I think there was just too many people on the turn order, so it didn't pop up in there.
Give me a
There you
second.
go.
Okay, go.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to finish off the one that Magulin was trying to finish off in one hit.
Okay.
I think you have one in front of you if you want.
Yep, you do. You have 1 in front of you and then 1.
No, I want to combine. Try
Okay.
to finish that one off for sure.
Nice.
You most assuredly do hit.
Okay. All right. And I hit him for a nice little solid chunk of his whatever off of his
And he
shoulder.
falls.
Chop his shoulder off. Nice.
Okay. Anything else? Or is that it?
No, after that, that's it for me.
Second wind.
Okay.
No,
Well, he's got great weapon master, so
I
because he
can
reduced the great to
definitely
0.
use.
You
Since
can-
I did a killing blow, I can go ahead and hit this guy in front of me.
Yep. So you can just make a bonus make another one with a bonus.
Bonus.
And that does hit.
I was supposed to click the.
No. So
That's-
the great sword, great weapon master is when you decide to take the second part of that, and where you take a minus to your roll to deal more damage. This is just like the bonus effect you get for having this.
Right. All right. Roll
So
for
the
damage.
16 hits. And 7 onto that one. He is
Yeah.
standing, but he is not looking good at all after that blow.
Yeah, I only hit that guy with the hilts. I was showing a little bit of mercy.
Bruce?
All right. Since I am obviously still focused on maintaining my concentration on my Shield of Faith, I'm going to stay at the back so I don't get hit and have that disrupted, and I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame
Of course you
on
are.
this person right here. So, of course I am. What?
Okay,
Can't
which one are you casting it on?
This guy.
Okay.
So, Dex save.
Oh, goodness. You're going to make me look it up. Okay. Ow. And what do I have to make?
13.
13?
Yup.
He getting stronger. His fire burns harder.
He fails it.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Let's roll 3 damage.
He falls.
Nice cast.
You hit him with a flame and incinerate him.
Good job.
Kalindra.
Sizzle, sizzle, pop, pop. Rice Krispies.
So, this is all happening at the same time, right? So, as I let loose of my arrow, I yell to Kalindra, Kalindra, charge!
Charge. I'm just gonna let out a yell, and I'm like, just just running in there to this guy.
Okay.
I think that's where I am. But there's only.
Let me get an intimidation roll off of that yell.
Yeah, it's
Wit.
damn scary. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're doing
what did
terrible.
I roll?
Okay.
Thanks for cheering me on,
A little bit of
but
a chuckle.
Wait, don't we have? Doesn't she? Wouldn't she have advantage on her intimidation roll because we showed up and we charged
I
first?
don't think it helps.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, nice try. It does not help.
Yeah. So, anyways, I kind of make some sort of noise and run in here to this guy. I'm just
squeak.
gonna. I do have my shield out, but like I'm going to try to hit him with my sword.
Unfortunately, you miss with your sword.
Okay. Never
You
mind.
hear a loud cling as it just
Well,
bounces off his arm.
I'm in there. So.
Atreyu.
I draw my rapier
Okay.
as my bonus, and then I move forward to like right next to her, and I swing at him. Right, the guy that's right in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
Yep. We're waiting.
Fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Just in the back.
Turtle
Just in the back. Let some
Turtle
warriors
man.
actually take care of this.
Yeah.
We weren't
unfortunately-
expecting much.
Unfortunately, your rapier attack does miss it. However, there's some more people up here.
Yeah, there is.
We have 2 ruffians run up, which means we're gonna get 2 attacks off on Atreyu and 2 off on Kalindra.
Oh boy.
Rayo needs to back up.
So, Atreyu, take 15 damage
Oh God. Okay.
as a flurry of attacks start swinging at you.
Are you even alive, good sir?
I am still alive.
Oh, thank God.
Kalindra,
There's a lot of them.
you are at how much AC?
18.
No, she should
20.
be at 20 because of
yes.
her shield.
Right? As the ruffian swings his short sword, it clings off. But as it bounces into the air, he grabs it and gets another slash on you for 5 damage.
Okay.
As the other one swings twice with his sword and misses.
Misses. Psh, my magical aura protects you.
You're
So-
right. Your magical aura of my low rolls protected her.
How high is this wall? Out of curiosity.
You're a dwarf.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
This
it's
is cool.
tall enough that like
You have to toss
it's
me.
It's above
Yeah.
like Kalindra's head. It's like 6,
Whoa.
7 feet tall.
I'm
It's
not huge. Okay.
It's not like, you know what I mean. It's not like 30 foot, but it's not like a garden wall.
So it's scalable, maybe.
Yes.
You have to
And
talk
maybe
to
if
him.
someone hadn't been drinking the day before, yes.
You know what? On the way up, I stretched. Okay.
All right, let's see if stretching is what we needed.
Okay. So, because what I want to do is I want to get up on top of the wall because there's the path is blocked at this point. Atreyu is gutted in the middle of the way, and I got a wonderful paladin blocking the other 5
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
So
Seeing him planning to head to the wall, I want to toss him one of my grappling hooks with the rope in my backpack.
athletically
that?
catching this, I guess.
You know,
Can you?
I'm
You
just
gotta roll
saying
concentration on that one.
what we're kind of talking about here is kind of sounds like Finish is trying to come in and protect Atreyu.
Yes.
And there's one might say an epic transfer of items between two people to do this epic rescue.
This is all Bruce. Bruce has got to roll real good for
I'm
this
trying to figure
epic
out
moment.
what Bruce is trying to do here with his.
He's got to roll concentration and then
Save me!
a strength throw because he's got to hurl that sucker at me.
So what are we trying to do here? You're trying to, while concentrating, throw a grappling hook to Finish that one might say mid-air hooks itself as Finish is in mid-air and just kind of like Indiana Joneses himself over the wall into the middle of 4.
I mean, if that's what we want to try, I was just gonna toss it to him looped up, and he can, grapple himself. But this sounds
Fine.
more batting, I guess.
Give me. That sounds kind of acrobatic out of you. Let me get an acrobatic roll.
Oh God!
And I'm not going to tell you the DC.
Wait, which one?
Me for throwing a grappling hook?
Yep.
I feel like just
Okay.
going jumping through the air.
Yep.
Let's see here. All right.
But I got to do it. I have to do it athletically. Oh, that is a throw to save throws if I have not
Let
seen
me
anything.
see an athletics check out of you, Finish.
The wall.
Holy shit! He did one!
He brings it up the wall.
Good.
Oh,
Good rolls.
in a moment that one might have only seen out of a movie, both Finish and Bruce lock eyes for a moment and give each other a silent nod. As he pulls out his grappling hook, Bruce spins it around at his side and chucks it with all of his strength and precision. One might even say his god himself guided this hook onto the wall. Finish, all 2.5 feet. How tall are you?
Yeah.
He's 4
I
foot?
believe I'm actually 4'2". Yes, 4'2".
Okay, just
All
over 4 foot.
2 inches of him found the ability to not only gain an extra 2 feet off of his vertical, which is a lot for a dwarf, catch this grappling hook mid-air, causing him to spin and being pulled in the same direction with the same velocity as what this grappling hook threw with.
Nice
Upon
throw.
upon its clinking into the gate, into the fence, Finish spins around on the top like it was an anchor, and he was just spinning around like this. As he spins over, he lands right next to the ruffians, causing all 4 to turn their focus to him, as he gets not 1, but 2 attacks.
And we swing for the mountains. Not that well, to be honest. I had a bad step, okay? But I'll take the second one.
The land.
Oh no, it's not good at all. It's just I had my moment. We're done, guys. I brought all the attention to me.
You look good.
Should use my voice of authority, right? From Order Domain. This is practically like casting a spell. You get an attack with this.
Oh
Is
my
it
lord!
extra attack?
well.
Even with advantage on this, I didn't get anything on the first one, okay? Like, I'm a swinging and missing. I got dizzy, okay? Dizzied myself to death.
You look good. You look
Yeah.
good doing it, and that's all that mattered.
I landed. Oh, okay, guys. I got their attention.
Ambrose.
I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get a flank off. I'm assuming there's a south side of this, right? So
Right, but yep. And
Yeah,
there is an extra gate here.
I'm running towards that gate.
Okay.
You can sprint and do double movement if you want, and you will forego
Right,
your
and
turn
move
as
the
you go.
extra- Yeah, move the extra 30 feet. So, which is
I hope
now,
that gate's not locked.
Well, I'm assuming the gate is not. And I can move right to the entrance of the gate.
Yep.
Someone make a perception. I'm just kidding.
Ambrose needs to make the perception if he's gonna
Yep.
try.
I need to see if this gate's locked. Otherwise, it was a waste of running. 12.
You notice that not only is the gate locked, it is chain locked.
Ooh. Foiled at the chain.
Oh god.
Alright, Bruce.
Concentrate.
Is he still concentrating? He's
Yeah,
still concentrating, right?
concentrate like I'm taking the ACT.
I'm training so hard he might need to change of pants here in a little bit. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, what I'd
move
like
up.
to do. Oh wait, do you get a go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just thought he was gonna, focus.
Concentrate. Staring at an
Sorry,
orange juice
don't let me
carton
steal
for
this one.
15 minutes.
So I move up behind Atrau so I can see through the gate and cast Sacred Flame on this guy.
Okay.
Dex saving throw.
I was hoping you didn't say that.
My options are limited while I'm concentrating. I can only cast other spells
13?
that are not concentration.
13's the DC.
13.
He makes it. Barely. He barely moves out in time. You almost caught him slacking.
Was this flying dwarf anything that had to pull his attention? Is that what that happened? I'm sorry, I ruined it.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Well,
barely was able to make it. Kalindra.
Do they still have their backs to us?
Yeah,
I have a
they still
question.
Their backs, yes.
If I wanted to knock someone down, does that count as my attack or a movement?
Yes, it is a kind of attack.
It's an attack.
It's a
Grapple.
grappling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Technically, yeah.
So I don't get to knock someone down and, hit someone?
You can use her bonus action for
No. It's okay. It's not
So,
I just,
and when you take your attack action, you get an
Yeah.
option to either just, I'm going to attack, or you get an option to grapple, shove, or climb onto an enemy.
see, I
is
thought you
essentially
could
what you're
push
attacking.
someone. It's
Mhm.
it's almost like a disengage, right? You could do something like that.
Click on the little eye icon in Roll20. There's a little search window. You can type grapple in there. It'll pull up grappling.
Okay.
What
You can read about it.
if you're trying to grapple would be like MMA fighting. You're kind of, grabbing onto each other and put them into a headlock for lack of a
I
better
just
way
wanted to push them down.
Like,
if they're right by
yeah.
me.
So, shoving a creature is like a subcategory of grappling. It's still a contest of strength. You roll strength against their strength, and if you win, then they're not thrown or grappled.
Okay.
If you grapple them.
They are distracted, by the way.
they would have disadvantage
Yeah.
for that.
This handsome flying dwarf made that happen for you.
I wouldn't say handsome,
nice.
but yes, there was a flying dwarf. You don't see those very often.
If they're
That's an old
distracted,
saying.
I'm just going to swing my sword at his
Okay.
throat. That's what
You
I'm
get
doing.
to roll twice and take the highest of the two. You have advantage on it.
Okay.
That hits no matter what, so don't even bother rolling the second one. That's gonna hit.
Damn it.
It's
Okay, we're
roll
going
damage on
with
the
that first one.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta click the longsword in chat to get the damage off.
It's the name in the chat.
Doing on the
Oh.
22, by the way.
There we go. I can't. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Okay.
Perfect. He
Okay.
takes some damage.
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
We are back up to Atreyu. Please don't let me down.
I am going to use disengage. And I'm going to move backwards, away. And I see out of the corner of my eye when Mr. Lockhart ran around to the other side. So I'm headed that direction.
Okay.
And I can move.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, finish. You have some attacks coming towards you.
Oh, I'm ready. I am ready. I stuck that landing, so I'm sturdy, but I am a little dizzy.
In the process of this, Kalendra, you get an opportunity, an attack of opportunity against these bottom two ruffians here.
Okay.
So let me see 2 attack rolls. The first one's on the one you hit last time. That does not hit. Let me see another one.
Dang it.
Oh.
Dang it, guys.
Oh, come on.
I require a D20 from you, Kalendra.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Slash R20. RD20.
This isn't going to be good, is it?
A 17.
Saved. Maybe.
Unfortunately, with that
What?
attack, Kalendra, you tried to do the best you could. Unfortunately, you pulled a muscle in your arm, meaning that you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, requiring your upper body strength for 1 turn.
Okay.
The muscles.
I did not stretch.
You did not stretch.
You did not stretch.
Okay. So-
Who stretched before fighting?
Oh, it's a little heavy today.
We are going to start with this and go this way
Sounds
in
good.
terms of the way that these are fighting. So the first one will swing his sword twice at you, and the second one swings his sword twice at you, and
That's
the
a lot
third
of
one
this.
swings his sword twice at you, and
Oh, God.
the
Guys.
fourth one swings his sword at you twice, and
I don't want to hear what comes after the and.
you take a total of 15 damage.
Oh,
I'm
guys.
and it's okay. It's okay, guys.
Wait,
We're good.
with all of the armor bonus?
Yep.
Well,
That's a
I
lot
don't have
of
any armor
attacks.
bonus. You
Yeah, he's
have
at-
armor bonus.
Yeah,
I
he's at
know.
16.
Guys, my life is almost gone.
Clinda, you're not taking any of this
Not
damage.
you.
Finish.
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 I'm taking the damage. You know, the
Yeah,
flying
not you,
dwarf.
yeah.
Sorry to
One
be
that
dramatic.
distracted us.
Finish,
Yeah,
how are
you're
you
fine.
doing?
You should be relatively healthy here. Yeah,
It's-
finish. You take 15
I
damage.
laughed. He's like over there dying. Okay, sorry.
Guys, I'm hurt. I've lost.
It hurts.
So, as a bonus action, I breathe in real hard, activating my second wind.
Okay.
I believe it is a D10.
And it plus
Plus
fighter
my-
level 2.
Yep, plus my level, so 2. So we'll just throw. So I'm gonna get 10 of my health back.
Yep.
And then since that was a bonus action, I am swinging for the hills here on that guy, the guy with the
You know
shield.
what? In baseball, I was always told you never swing for the fences. You just swing to make contact.
Oh, good
And
point.
you've been
good point.
swinging for the hills for a while and keep missing.
Let's just
So
keep
why
my
don't we
eye
just
on the
try to
person,
make-
right?
Yeah, let's just try to make some good, solid contact here.
Sounds great. It doesn't happen. Still doesn't happen. my sword is not working today. it's my off day, guys. Everyone has one. Today's my day, okay, guys.
Everyone see you just step up, finish like a real intense.
Holy
I
shit.
know, right?
Oh my god.
Ambrose, can you show these people how it's done?
Okay, so as I was told, this fence is only 7 feet high, which would be no problem for a human like myself to be able to jump this without a awesome grappling hook. So I think what do I do? An athletics check to jump and climb over this fence.
Yep.
Alright, I got really good athletics. This should be no problem. Should.
Don't roll a fucking one.
Jinxing yourself.
You make it over and land on the other side.
Alright. Do I still get to move?
Yep.
Or
Acrobatics check? No athletics check. You buff dude over here.
Wow.
I worked on my athletics. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and flank this guy from behind. Hopefully he's just super unaware of me being right behind him, and I try to take out the back of his kneecaps.
Okay.
Kneecap this.
Let's see. So you get advantage, and he's unaware, so that's +5, and then you get what? Is it -5 or -10 for a called shot? So
called shot is -5. -5 on that called shot.
Well, he said kneecaps, so it'd be -5 on both.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's got a great sword though. It's got the reach for it, so that's why I was only giving him 1. But if you're the DM,
go on ahead and make your rolls, there.
Okay, so I rolled an 11 on the.
You have advantage, so roll again.
Okay. We need hotkeys for this.
There we go.
There we go.
Your sword hits.
Hit those back of the kneecaps, buddy. Hit the back of the
damage. He takes 8 damage. He's still standing, but he has seen better days.
Oh, it only went halfway through, guys. He's got some strong ligaments.
Some strong fucking legs.
Still standing.
Oh, man.
It's just a scratch.
Just put a flesh wound.
You.
Alright, Bruce, we need some,
lay down the law.
Here.
We need some help, huh?
Yep.
Alright, let's see here.
Don't worry, guys. I'm fine. We're okay.
How many of these ruffians are left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6 of them.
Yep.
And some of them haven't even been touched yet, huh?
Nope.
Yeah.
I touched
There's
the back
a
of
lot
the kneecaps
of
on this one.
Those kneecaps are finished.
I need to double check if the spell is concentration or not. Okay, it's not. I can cast it. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh.
Yeah, how many spells do you have?
What's that? What's a guiding
All of
bolt?
them.
He's a cleric, man.
What is a guiding bolt?
In the chat, for
Magical
you,
things
can take
happening.
a read. This is quite a fun first level spell. I'm gonna cast it up. This guy hasn't been hit yet, right? This guy over here.
Correct.
All right, we're gonna hit him then. So, guiding bolt. Roll to attack. Come on, 21.
There you go. Somebody's doing like
Something.
Right, and then I'm gonna roll for damage because that hits, right? I'm assuming.
Yes, the 21
Ambrose and Bruce holding up the team right now with hitting things.
Damage.
Ooh, full damage.
He has taken a lot of damage.
Oh.
And in fact, if your ones would not have been ones on that damage roll, he would have fallen. But he is still standing.
That's unfortunate. 2 of them were 1s.
That is very unfortunate. I looked, I'm like, that's a pretty good roll. And then I saw a 4, 6, and 2 1s.
Could have been better. Could have been better.
Kalindra, what are we doing?
Okay, what I want to do is I want to
Remember your
I'm
disadvantage.
going to attack this guy because he's really close to me. And let's see. I am disadvantaged, so that is not awesome for right now. But can I just try to just hit my shield at him and try to knock him over? That's what I want to do.
Say that one more time.
I am going to walk up and hit him with my shield to hopefully knock him down. He's going down. Okay.
If you're wanting to do that, I would, let's see, need an athletics check off of you.
Okay. There you go.
11. God.
Wow.
He not only resists your attempt to shove, but he overpowers and knocks you prone.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Well, they're tough.
It was your pulled muscle. It was your pulled muscle.
Kalendra, no!
Not the best thing
As
to
I,
do it.
as I notice her go to the ground.
God, we're losing our
Shit.
people.
Losing is not the right
Alright, you
term.
still have a lot of AC, and they're gonna try to hit you when you're prone.
Check your DMs, Kalindra, on Discord, and I do believe you have a bonus action.
Okay.
Checking. Computing.
Let's see. I guess as a bonus action, I should probably try to pray to some of my gods. For this is not going very well.
Okay? That's all
Okay.
that matters. Atreyu.
What did you ask for?
I hear a bunch of screaming over the wall, and I see Ambrose jump the fence. In my current condition, I don't think I'm capable of jumping a frog. So I'm going to kind of head back towards this bush so I'm in line to do an attack later. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Because I'm a willing creature.
I'm glad you're willing. I am very glad that you're willing.
And I suck at everything.
Well, I mean, it is a small heal.
I get 5 health
you get
back.
Cure Wounds?
That was
He's
one
a
of the
ranger.
spells I took as a ranger.
Got it.
So
Got it.
I get some health back. And
There you go.
That's the end of my turn. Or actually, nope, sorry. As a bonus action, I cast, oh, what the hell?
Hunter's Mark?
I just died. Oh, I added
What?
damage. God, I'm an idiot. I was like, there.
I
Okay,
died.
fix
I suck at cure wounds.
Cast Cure kills
Cast Cure Wounds. Anyway,
That's the wrong spell.
so bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark for my next turn
Okay.
on this gentleman back here, noting that he had just been bashed to death by what's his nuts. Oops, I wasn't supposed to click that.
Okay. He has been marked. The ruffians are prepared to make a strike, but hesitate in their movements as their eyes are drawn to the sky. Finish.
Their eyes are drawn to the sky.
Mhm.
Can I perceive what's in the sky real quick
You
as a
can.
bonus action?
Sure you
Wow.
can.
Come on, don't fail me now, good eyes. I see something.
You do see something. Looking up into the sky, you see what appears to be a winged serpent flying in the sky. A shimmering gold hue shines off of it.
I don't know what that is. You look excited.
Oh, run!
No,
I'm gonna
gold
die!
dragon here,
I
no.
know my death is near.
Oh no!
Here predicts my own death, and I shall go forth fighting. Okay, so after seeing this, I just like, no way. I just start attacking whoever is in front of me at this point. And I'm gonna go again at this guy here, who's standing right in front of me with the shield. We're just gonna go. That guy.
You hit him.
Yay! Leave him to death.
He takes 10 damage and still stands.
Okay, and then I will use my action surge to continue my tirade of attacks.
Oh.
If I can get one good connection, I can get a second. And fell this fool.
Yeah, that fool is felled for sure.
He was an idiot for looking up.
I need to get out.
All right. Ambrose.
Okay. So, after I had wounded this guy, I'm going to go ahead and get in between these two guys by a little simple spinning maneuver. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish off this guy that has half of a back and kneecap.
Back, going for the fronts this time.
More offensive stance.
You do not hit.
Ugh. I would also like to use my action surge to go for a second strike on this immobile target.
Okay.
I don't know how I could possibly conjure up a miss on this guy.
You hit.
Thank God.
Okay.
And fell him.
Cool. Do I still get to activate my another action for felling somebody on an action surge?
Yep.
Yes. So I use Great Weapon Mastery.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Ooh.
Oh, what's that? What is that?
That's
I need a D20 from you, my friend. That's what I need.
For sale.
That's
no!
crazy.
Oh my god.
I need you to go on ahead and roll damage here.
Roll damage.
Yep, so just click the Greatsword GWM in chat. This is a very...
That's a good roll.
This is like the dumbest interaction I've ever seen. So, as you swing to hit him, the ruffian is actually able to sneak underneath your blade and grappled onto you.
Uh-huh.
And its process of trying to shove you to the ground.
While he's looking up, he does all this?
Your sword swing and still hits him. And still kills him.
Excellent.
Well done. Well done. I see him fall, and I'm like, "Whoa, not Ambrose, no!" But I can't tell the rest of that.
It's like
Well
you
done.
know, you've seen where they've gotten like in a struggle, and then like the bad guy falls on top of the good guy, but the good guy had like a sword or like a knife out, and it impales and kills the bad guy. Like that's essentially what happened.
Nice.
Yeah, like your thing was you actually hit your target, but they get to try to grapple you as a reaction. But you hit him and killed him.
Most excellent.
Bruce.
By a corpse.
That came out of a fail.
Yeah.
You are the luckiest son of a gun,
Dude.
laddie. You are
did a
the luckiest
180.
laddie.
I prayed to Timora.
There you go. There you go.
Bruce.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast.
You noticed that they looked up.
I noticed
and
they looked up.
And finished at some reactions. Are you going to do anything off of that, or just kind of let it be?
Yeah, I'll glance upwards real quick. Let's roll perception.
Please stop concentrating. I'm on the ground. It's pathetic.
Oh my god.
You see the same thing. You see a winged serpent in the sky with a shimmering of gold off of it.
Dragon, cool.
Oh, God.
Trying to not panic. I cast Sacred Flame real fast.
Real fast.
This guy, yeah.
Go, flame, go. Go, flame, go.
Thanks, Steve.
Finish.
Okay.
Trying to light a lighter and it won't light.
He fails.
Yes. That's what I like to hear. 3 damage.
He takes the 3. Okay, Kalindra.
Oh, let's see. What
You are
can he
currently
do
knocked prone.
from the? So I'm going to stand up.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's your movement.
And There's this one guy that's right by me, so
Mhm.
I'm just going to. Actually, I'm really close to finish. Can I just use my lay on hands on him?
Yep.
I don't
Finish, you
need
are bad. You don't?
No, I'm good. Like I'm still at 16.
Okay.
Like these guys, these guys haven't hit me
Okay.
yet.
You
You
have.
healed a lot. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know how to breathe. Okay, my breathing is so
Oh.
great.
That's what happened. I'm just gonna hit this guy right here with my long sword. I'm pretty pissed off right now, but yeah.
Okay.
That half orc blood boiling.
Yeah.
It hits.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, there's one.
No, that's another. She
That's
rolled
the wrong one.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it!
Cat,
Oh,
killing me. Kalindra killing me.
Okay. You deal 5.
Sorry.
So
I was like, did her
I was
god just
surprised.
shine down
I
on
was
her? Like,
surprised.
before
oh, her god just shine down.
It's okay.
you guys give me a headache.
That's good.
Before we go back up to the top of the order, which we're going to go up here, the creature lands on the ground.
Oh god damn.
See.
Standing on the ground is a gold dragon that is quite long, quite large. And the first thing it does as it lands is breathes fire
No! This is a dwarf's
directly
weakness.
across the pack of ruffians.
Uh-oh. Which direction?
It
That's
breathes it
basically
out
all of us.
in this way, which means that Ambrose, Finish, and Kalindra are in the hit range. However, I have to make sure I actually roll the right number here. Hey man, he's got a lot of rolls. I almost rolled a d20 and it's not a d20.
No, it's not.
The ruffians are encased in the fire, and 3 of them fall to the ground. A reinvigoration passes over Kalindra and Finish, and they both heal to full HP.
I like this.
During this time, the lone remaining ruffian begins to act as if something frightening is near it.
Considering his companions just got barbecued, that makes sense.
For you.
No, they got Barbosa'd.
True.
What are we doing?
I am going to run up here next to Kalindra, noting that this dude looks like he's fucking losing his shit. I should have advantage, and I'm going to roll for attack with my long bow I drew while I was out.
Mm-hmm.
if he's alone, we can capture him, can't we?
And I am aiming.
Don't get me started.
And I am aiming at his legs.
Okay.
With my shot, with the intention of immobilization.
Okay.
Okay, good thing I've got advantage.
Roll again.
And I hit him.
You hit.
Take his fucking knee out.
And you are dealing damage, but non-lethal damage.
Yeah, to his knees.
He drops to 1 on his knees.
Good,
Good job,
And
buddy.
and I yell out to Finish. Grab this beeper.
Grab this for beeper. Okay, I think I can do that.
Okay. As you grab it, the dragon lets loose a smile. and
Wait,
says,
am I grabbing a dragon or am I grabbing the last guy that's pinging
grabbing
me?
the ruffian.
The little guy.
Okay.
As you grab the ruffian, the dragon lets loose a smile and says, "Hi, I'm Govita."
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Guys,
to
let
meet
me
you.
take it from here. I actually know some Draconic.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
I do, and I go up to the dragon and I say, "Hold on, let me turn my guy. I want to face this dragon." I bow and I say, "Vingsa ik saving udukas, vavro drinkle tir vux te pohar mrith uduka," which
Ow.
I speak because I've learned Draconic for a
Uh-huh.
good reason.
Well
And I just
done.
basically said thank you. And what business do you have here with us?
You speak funny.
Thank you.
Laughing at your accent.
Your accent is a little rusty there, sir.
You
Do I need to repeat myself?
no, you speak like Rico Phalanx. He's funny. He's my master. He teaches me things.
Who's your master?
Rico Flakes.
Very cool, Flakes. I like
also
this.
asked the dragon, Vingsa ik saving udukas, vavro drink. Wait, hold on. It fucking. No, man, hold on.
Beepin.
Whoa.
Hold on. It went backwards. Sorry. I asked the dragon, Tervux Renthish Vorkomen Uble. Do you speak the common tongue?
He was before. I don't know why you had to ask that.
He kind of leans into you and goes, "Is that what we're speaking now?"
Hopefully.
Oh. I speak this language, whatever this is.
Common.
I guess so. Dragons don't always speak it. It's not very common with dragons.
It is our common. Your master taught you well. You have a decent accent for such a ferocious looking dragon.
Yep.
So what business do you have here with us?
I was told by Master to come help. He said he heard someone ask for help, and I came to help.
Tyr
Who's
is
your
the
master?
god of
Oh.
dragons, right?
Nope.
It's
No.
not mine.
Who prayed for the god of dragons? Because I don't remember praying to a god of dragons.
I said a little prayer. I don't
Oh, that's
think
right, you did.
I
Our
did.
paladin friend
but
said a prayer.
I don't recognize it.
I yet shout as I see Ambrose speaking. I say, Ambrose, is this one of those young ruffian tricks of yours?
What? I'm not the ruffian.
Young and rough.
No, I have learned the Draconic tongue for reasons that I do not wish to explain right now.
Well, there's a fucking dragon here. Somebody should start explaining.
I can explain.
Please, and I bow to you.
Explain.
So
These are really odd.
I'm a dragon. I'm this many years old, and he holds up like a random number of talons. Yeah. I'm this many old. I eat rocks and gems and fish. I like the fish, and I can teach you, but you don't have a tail.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
I teach you with my tail,
Oh,
and
God.
a good guy, and what was I? Minerva said if I help adventurers, give me money, please. He says as he holds his hands out.
I yell over to our resident dwarf, and I say, gems.
Gems. I don't just carry random gems.
You're the rock guy, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
what about the little statuette we have?
We have statuette gems.
It's got tiny golden globes for eyes.
But it was cute.
Hey.
Fine.
Cute.
Rock guy.
Hand it up.
That's pretty. I've eaten one of these things before. They're called frogs.
Frogs.
Frogs. Cogs?
This one has shiny emerald eyes.
Do you like it?
Those are shiny. Can I have?
Yes. Yes, you may. As tears roll down his eyes.
Oh, and you said I was the emotional one.
Absolutely,
Sure.
we could use good friends right now.
He takes the statue and, like what any dragon does, he kind of opens up his little pouch and shoves it in there and closes it. And then he says, I'm just going to sit over here. And then he just sits there like a puppy and just tilts his head a little to the side and just looks at you guys.
Ambrose, speak Draconic. Surprise, my friend.
There are many things about me that you do not know.
And me as well. But good to know.
I know
It's very
this
surprising.
with a rapier as well as a longsword today.
So, I want to take a minute to let you guys know that I think now would be a really good time to stop. Because we have a guy that we need to intimidate, question, interrogate is the word, not intimidate. And
we're intimidating him.
and it's gonna
Hey,
take us
dragon.
right back down into taking care of the rest of the Red Brand Scourge. So, I do think we should end here. Let's see. Phoenix, do you have some stuff about next session next Sunday? Is that when we're looking to do it again?
We are going to have our next session will be next Sunday. It'll be episode 4 of our first season. And in addition to that, we're also going to have some content that will be posted this Wednesday for those of you who are curious. I want to know how we feel about our characters in a non-character point of view. That's all I have.
That sounds
excellent.
awesome.
All right. Well, I want to let you guys know. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Like Phoenix said, we'll have that video up for you guys on Wednesday. Be sure you guys can always check the VODs of any of the past episodes if you want to watch them on our YouTube channel. Link should be down below in Twitch. Yes? No?
Yep, the links are down
Okay.
below in Twitch.
All right. And then other than that, if you guys want to tell them goodbye, by all means, let them know.
Thank you guys for watching.
See you
Yeah, we'll see you
Wednesday.
next time.
Good night.
See you next time.
Thanks for tuning in.